Hello and welcome to another episode of the Patriot Brothers. I'm your producer, host, and brother Zachary Smouse, and with me are your Patriot brothers Terry Rattle and Tack. I'll in the chat in a little bit, but I want to express my feelings about something in the Patriot community. I understand people will have grudges and shit, but please do not let this tear up this family. I love all of you so damn much and I don't want to lose any of you. I just want to say that I'll always be here for any of you no matter what.
Well said.
Great introduction, brother.
Definitely. So we don't really have a topic today.
Yeah. Well, I'll expand on what Zach just said.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have to remember that we are a family, the Patriot family. We got brothers and sisters, and every now and then we're going to disagree because we all can't agree on everything, or we would live in a perfect world. So
Wouldn't be any fun.
hash it out, you know, and be like a family where you're going to fight with each other every now and then, but fight for each other every single day.
That's right. That's right. Very well said. Yeah, I mean, I love it. I mean, you know, I'm all the way up in Canada, eh? and yeah, I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Yeah.
Wouldn't trade it for anything. Christy Baum coming in. Hello.
Hello. Hello to the chat. I can't read the chat because I'm driving, guys. So Terry said he was going to read it for me.
Yeah. So yeah, Carol coming in. Thank you, Zach. Helen coming in. Hi, Patriot Brothers. Hi, Zach. And another heart, man. What's with the... Zach's getting all the love, man.
Yeah.
That's all right. He deserves it.
You don't have to be lonely on the PatriotBrothersOnly.com.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Helen coming back in. Thank you. Lonesome Dove. Hey, Zach.
Yep, a lot of love for Zach. Zach is an amazing dude. I remember when Zach was only at like 100 subscribers, and then the word got out, and Zach surpassed me. Kind of jealous. Zach.
It was crazy. I remember talking to him one day, and he's like, about 273 or something like that. And then the next day, we're over 15. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell did you do, Zach?
He impressed somebody somewhere, somehow.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Got to tell me your secret, Zach. So what do we got on the docket today, Zach? What are we talking about today other than drama? Hold on, let me mute that. Uh-oh. Is that open?
It all started with Mo, and then that's how I met Kay.
Aha.
Yep, I remember that. I remember when Zach popped into Mo's and Kay was in there and I was in there. And we started conversing with Zach. Then it all shot up from there.
Christina coming in. Zach has knowledge we can all learn from. Absolutely. I think we all have knowledge that we can all learn from. Really.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said before, I have a buddy, another buddy. He's a YouTuber, DJ Infantry Outdoors. He's a blind guy. He's a YouTuber. You know, anybody that has a disability that doesn't let them that they don't let that bother them is a true inspiration.
Absolutely. Carla coming in. Being adorable gets you subs and likes.
Oh, I'm offended. I guess we're not. You and I are adorable, Terry.
Yeah. Oh.
We're just meh. We're meh.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well, that's okay.
He's honest and based. Crap Guitar Show. Interesting name. Never seen that one before.
There's Janet. I see her on there. I think Janet's stalking me.
Zach is the most handsome on the panel. Okay. Okay, we'll give him that.
He's so handsome. I have to wear sunglasses to keep from going blind. You know.
I've known him long enough. I'm used to it.
Your eyes have already adjusted to it.
Yeah. It's freezing up again a little bit. Crap.
Yep. So.
Zach, how old are you? Zach is 27.
27.
I remember. 27. Will be 28 this year.
Nice. When's your birthday, Zach?
April 9th.
Oh, shoot. It's coming up.
Yeah. Be pretty quick. Yeah, I forgot. March, April. Yeah.
You're going to do a birthday stream there, Zach?
Me and Duke are going to get him a pole for his bedroom.
Don't even start with the midgets.
And we'll see where that goes.
Yeah.
What's up, brother?
I share my birthday with Hugh Hefner.
Mm.
Oh
This
man,
true,
no
yes.
wonder he gets all the ladies.
Yeah, it's in the freaking water, right?
Oh, jeez. Dang it, why couldn't I have been born on April 9th?
Yeah. Oh, well, I had to wait till October.
Mine's June 8th.
Yeah, October 29th. Which is kind of cool because I know there's always a party right around my birthday.
Right?
Kendra coming in. Hey, Zach. Hey, guys. Hey, Kendra.
Hey, Kendra.
So, yeah, this year I'll be 45.
Wow. This year I'll be 37.
There you go. Well, you're still in your dirty 30s. Marie coming in. Hi, young men. Hey, sometimes don't feel so young, but oh well. Keep her going. Callie coming in. LMFAO, Zach, you got that pimp spirit too. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Green for the money and gold for the honey.
Oh man. Yeah.
So yeah, not much else. I don't know. Like,
Yeah. I don't know what much else that's going on. I mean, other than that, I've heard that Russia and the Middle East might go to war.
that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That'd be interesting.
you know, other than, you know, Biden and Trudeau are still acting like pinheads.
That's right.
Like, can't. Wow. I mean, up here they wanted to give the vaccine to frickin' federal inmates before, you know, I don't know, maybe somebody like me who hasn't stopped working through this whole thing.
Right.
You know, Janet coming in, you want to give me your SS number while you're at it? You guys should be careful putting up personal in things like birthdays and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't have enough.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
have
that's
anything
all
for
you guys are
people
gonna
to
get.
steal from me. Yeah, that's about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're okay with bad credit and no money,
Yeah,
have at
yeah. By all means, steal my identity. Yeah, Callie coming in. Fucking love you, Zach. Hey, pretty sure Zach fucking loves you too, Callie. OBAMF Spike coming in. Hey, Zach.
What's up, bro? I think I saw Alex Bleeping Jones in here a little bit ago. You still there? There he is. I just saw it. What's up, Alex Bleeping Jones? The gang is all here.
Nice.
Tell you, I hate driving west when it's the sunset, and I hate driving east when it's sunrise.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always fun. It's always fun in the mornings. Especially here in the summertime, the sun comes up so damn early. Driving to work.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, OBAMF Spike, you know, telling me to drive safe, tack.
Yep. I got it. Yeah. You guys get this filtered me. If I was not on this live stream, I would be like the one scene from YoReTube where they're driving the bus on the wrong way. You guys know that scene? That's me.
Right on. So yeah, Zach throwing it out there. Anybody wants to join? Hop
Oh
on.
yeah, there we go.
And we'll see you in here. Do you ever do anything like cross-border tack?
Sorry, I have to mute it every time this radar goes off because it's annoying as crap.
Yeah, gotcha.
And I didn't want to annoy the audience. No, I don't really ever go across border. The closest I do is we just where is it? It was somewhere in North Dakota. I can't remember the town.
Okay.
Yeah, that's as far north as we go, and Laredo is as far south as we go.
Ah, nice. I just want to
But we do have two drivers that are from Alaska that can go across.
Cool. Yeah, they need to figure out a way to open up the border again. It's ridiculous. Because like my mom's boyfriend's been down to the States like I don't know how many times the last year, just doing traffic control and piloting and shit like that. It's crazy. Kendrick coming in asking, "Hey, tactical tech, you ever see UFOs?"
Oh, I see some weird stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I saw one yesterday, but then as I got closer, I was like, "Oh, okay, it's a U.S. Air Force aircraft."
Yeah.
Because I saw something shiny, right, and it just boom disappeared, and I was like, "Oh crap, where'd it go?" And I'm looking, and I'm getting closer, and I see a little speck. And I'm like, "Is that it?" And it got closer, and I was like, "Oh, it was the sun shining off the glass, and it made a turn."
Yeah.
And showed the underside.
But I mean, like even the astrophysicist, like Neil deGrasse Tyson. This is really anything you see that you don't know what it is, it's unidentified, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So kind of broadens out the scope.
Yeah, I've actually seen a bird in midair, just like frozen. I've seen that. Called up a buddy of mine. I was like, "Have you ever seen that?" And he's like, "Oh, that's just in Oklahoma. That's the high winds up in there." I'm like, "No, I mean it wasn't even flapping."
No, they don't.
He was like, "Oh
Up
yeah,
here,
it was just soaring."
Yeah, they gotta save their energy if they're flying into the wind. But yeah, you'll see that here. Bird will just sit there. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them soar before. Like they're usually like at least tipping left and right. This one was just if it was soaring,
dead
it was
still.
a hell of a good. Yeah, it was dead still.
Wow. Yeah, that is. Lonesome Dove. Zach, see you later, honey. Guys, be safe out there. Absolutely. You be safe too, Lonesome. Have a great night.
Yep. See you, Lonesome. Don't be so lonesome.
That's right.
Because you got to have friends.
Yeah, it's crazy up here. I don't think I've ever seen, I can't remember. We get like the northern lights and shit, like a bunch of crazy shit happening in the sky, especially during the wintertime all the time up here. So, Susie T, hello everyone. Hello, Susie.
Hi, Susie. Yeah, do you see the northern lights up where you are?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
They're pretty crazy. They're pretty crazy. They can get pretty worked up. What's up, Zach?
1 second, I'm going to get my phone and pin the link to the top.
Okay, sounds good, brother.
Okay. We'll hold down the fort.
I think more people believe in Bigfoot up here than UFOs, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
But then again, a lot of people believe in neither. So,
right.
So,
right. I honestly, I think there's more like YouTube channels and stuff that are dedicated to Bigfoot than UFOs.
yeah, I can see that. Never really checked it out, but there's so like, I mean, like you got shows like Ancient Aliens and stuff like that, but a lot of the just like pure science shows you see, especially in Canada, they're out in a lake in northern Ontario with a board full of spikes on it and pulling hair off of it that's not from a bear.
Right.
But it's not from a human. So.
Yeah.
don't know, was it a Sasquatch?
Yeah, and there's so much more woods up there in Canada,
Oh,
unpopulated areas too.
like Northern Ontario is massive.
Yeah,
It's got to be almost the size of Texas, and like freaking nobody lives there. It's all right
yeah,
along like basically the whole population of Ontario is right along the southern edge.
right. So yeah, I mean,
Like who knows? Northern Quebec, same thing.
right.
Like even this well, Alberta's pretty big too. We just have less like mountains, I guess. Less forest. Because yeah, you go north of here and the trees are just basically little twigs at a certain point, and then you hit the tree line, there's no trees at all anymore.
Yeah. Hey.
I've never been that far north though, thank God. I don't want to. When I was younger, I was swamping for like a rig moving company. We went like I don't know, 4 or 5 hours north of town. It was minus 54 Celsius at daybreak.
Jeez.
No, that's not for me. That's when I started working inside. Like
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
go into the oil.
I never knew cold until I went to North Dakota. Holy cow.
Mhm. Yeah, she like once you mix in the wind.
Yeah.
Thank God there was no wind that day. Thank God.
Yeah, I arrived in Fargo, North Dakota, dead of winter, and got off the bus to go get my truck, and I didn't have a lick of winter clothes with me. I had a hoodie, and that was about it. You know, I went inside the bus stop real quick, and I opened up my duffel bag, and I just took everything out and started putting it on.
Start layering, yeah.
Yeah. I put a t-shirt on over my head because I didn't have a beanie.
No toque.
Luckily, I wore pants though.
Yeah. It's C jumping in. AC, how's it going tonight?
What's up, bro?
How's it going, man? Doing all right. Hanging
What
in
you
there.
got going on?
Nothing, man. Just chilling, just resting, man.
Yeah.
Rich, conservative patriot coming in. Hello, patriots. Hey, brother, how are you
There's
tonight?
conservative. I figured conservative would have jumped on by now. Hey, there's Kelly. Kelly. Love you, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly. Kelly showing Zach some love again.
Yep. All right, now
Kendrick.
you guys throw that guy some love. He's getting jealous.
Hey, Zach, when do you think? Hi. Hey, there we go.
She asked, when do you think all this will come to light about the kids?
When do you think all this will come to light about the kids?
Yeah. I'm not quite sure what she's talking about, so Zach probably does. He'll figure it out.
Yeah, I don't. I think I have an idea, but I don't know.
What's up, brother?
Go ahead, bro.
I'm hoping soon because it's sickening.
What you talking about, Zach?
It's talking about
We're
the
talking
kid.
about the trafficking.
Yeah,
Oh.
child
Biden?
sex trafficking.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It's some crazy shit, man. It's
Yeah, trafficking at the border.
I can't drive
Yeah.
across the border, but they can somehow smuggle people across it.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Lot of people are arriving at the border, and you see how they the media changes the wording about the cages for Biden. They're like akin to jail cells. They don't call them cages.
Akin to. Oh, okay. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, the world's pretty messed up when you think about it, man.
Oh, and honestly, like Carl coming in. Zach, are you snowed in? I think it's been pretty warm where he is. Last time I asked them, they didn't have any snow.
I thought it was going to snow in Chicago this morning.
Yeah, you get some nasty shit moving in off those lakes sometimes, right?
Yeah.
It's actually melted. I got some Friday and it's gone now.
Nice.
I like to drive into those areas that had snow, and then you see that one little mound of snow that's like holding on to all hope. That's hilarious. It's just a little bit just holding on.
Yeah, I've still got my lawn's starting to get uncovered now,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still March. We consider it spring until end of April, May. May long weekend, it usually snows or gets really cold and rains. It's like the first weekend everybody wants to go out camping and shit, and it's just miserable. I think one year it flooded because of the snow coming out of the mountains. So people had to get evacuated from their campsites. Because obviously down by the river.
What? Kendra said, I seen a video today of President Trump admitting that he is cute. What?
Okay.
Are you sure it wasn't a deep fake? Because I've seen some that are really, really good. They're made really good.
What's up, Zach?
Hey Kelly, I'll put my PayPal in the chat.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, gotta put the PayPal in there. Beers for Zach. I mean, what?
Dr. Pepper and iced tea.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper and iced tea.
There we go.
Sorry, I'm so used to Moe's. It's beers for Mo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dr. Pepper and iced tea for Zach.
That's right. Okay. I'll be right back.
He signs it in the air with his finger. Praise and blessing. Everybody showing love to Zach as always. Terry will be right back. So what's new with you, C?
Just wondering what's going on with the world, man. It's hard to even believe. I don't know, man. It's just I'm struggling trying to find a job. I live with my dad, and I don't have a ride, and I don't have a job, and it's kind of hard for me to get a job. I don't know why. It's just very, I just get very depressed, and I just don't know what the world's coming to. It's just very depressing, man.
I hear you. Did you lose your job because of COVID?
Well, no, I've only, I lost my job. I worked at Arby's, and I worked at Highway 55, and I worked at a bar. And I just quit because they were just unfair to me. I just couldn't take it anymore. I just could, and people were like bullying me and just giving me a hard time, and I was just so sick of the shit. I just quit.
Yeah. Oh no, I get it. You don't want to be in a hostile environment. That's for sure. What's up, Blake?
Hi. Zachary, I wanted to tell you something. Hi, TT, or technical technician. You know how it is. Terry.
You can call me TT.
Zachary, I wanted to tell you that my channel, I got monetized on the 8th, remember? And 2 months ago, I put out a video that I deleted. It was a live, and I deleted it after the live. They striked me today for making that live, even though I took it down afterwards 2 months ago. But they strike me on a video from 2 months ago that I deleted. So I can't be on my channel. I can be on my channel and I can type in your chat and I can come up in the panel, but I can't make a video for 7 days starting today. They striked me.
Jeez.
And this video I made 2 months ago just had 2 people in it, and it was live, and I won't talk about it because I don't want to get you in trouble. And it wasn't a big deal. It was a guy who makes pillows, and somebody named Flynn. Is that okay? I say that, I guess. That's all it was. Yeah, that's all it was. And I made a live of it, and I got in trouble for deceptive spam and scams from a video that I made about a guy who makes pillows. Yeah, it's really weird.
That's just bullshit.
No, it happened.
See, that's why I will never accept, even if I can be monetized, I will never accept being monetized.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean, of course I'm not in this to make any money anyways, but for those that are trying to do it right, like you did, you deleted the video and they still want to strike you.
I deleted it.
This is what I gotta say to you, YouTube.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
I deleted it over. I deleted it almost 2 months ago, and I didn't monetize my channel until a month ago, and I just got monetized on March 8th. The day that I got monetized, within the hour, they gave me a warning for another video that I had deleted a month before that. And now I've been monetized for 10 days, and they gave me a strike for a video that I deleted 2 months ago.
What's up, Zach?
No.
What you got, Zach?
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah.
That's
Go ahead,
real
Zach.
bullshit.
Mhm.
It totally is.
That's real
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yep. So I guess the gardening videos and the bug out bag videos and all the toolbox full of medical stuff's gonna have to wait until next week.
Dang.
Yeah. So
Shitty.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sorry that happened, and I'm sorry that I can't put out content. And
You know what? If you really want to fuck with them, this is what you do. First day you come back, do a pro LGBTQ video.
I won't.
They'll be like,
I
wait a
won't.
minute.
I won't lie. I won't lie. No way. I won't lie. Nope. And I won't drink. And I won't come on drinking Coca-Cola either.
Well, that's why you got to drink Pepsi products.
I do drink Pepsi and coffee and water, and yeah. But I just wanted to
Right.
come up here though, and I didn't want to come up here and steal your stream, Zach. I just kind of wanted to explain to you what's going on.
Oh, you're fine. Like, that's bullshit. I'm sorry that happened to you.
You know what? I'm going to take a negative into a positive, and I'm going to go get some stuff around the house done. And when it gets a little bit warmer, the beginning of next week, I'm going to clean up some of the yard. So I
There you
can,
go.
yeah, I'm not going to, let those shadowy things come in and darken my day.
Yeah. You know what you could do? This is something you could do. While you can't upload, you could still at least make videos, and
Yeah.
then when it comes time for you to, you'll have like a slew of videos that you can slowly just release.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Huck fires. I did appeal it because they told it, the thing that they got me for wasn't even anything to do with a video at all. It wasn't even anything. It wasn't anything to do with anything. And I did appeal it. But I also know somebody in the community who appealed her video about making pretzels. It took a week and it didn't matter because they put the video back up, but she'd already been off YouTube for a week. So I'm sure they'll do the same baloney to me.
Right.
Yeah.
So what is this about pretzels? What?
Yeah, they took her video down about making pretzels and they called it something wacky. I don't remember what she said they called it, but it had nothing to do with making pretzels, that's for sure. Her video did, but not what they were accusing her of.
Wow.
I think Zach, are you waving or are you saying something?
By the
Hello.
way, Miss Kelly, for the donation.
Okay, we can hear you.
I'm sorry. Do it again, Zach.
Can't really hear you, Zach.
I'm getting a lot of echo.
Go ahead.
By the way, thank you, Miss Kelly, for the donation.
Hello? Hello, USA. Hello, USA.
Yeah, we can hear you, Brian.
Yeah.
How are you all?
We can hear you.
Doing all right.
Week-long suspension been grounded.
Yeah. I know it's taking a toll on you, like, because I can
Yeah,
hear it in your
that's-
voice.
There's
Yeah, I've
just
got a bit of lag. I've got a bit of lag on my screen.
Gotcha.
there's just been a lot going on. So like I said, I'll take a negative, turn it into a positive. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
But I love you all. And I guess, you know, other than being in the chat
What,
and
can I,
whatnot.
I'm just flip flopping from the UK. You're live in the UK. What's this channel about? Can I ask?
Kind of about whatever we want to talk about.
Yeah, we're
Politics, just different discussions.
politics, YouTube, fishing, hunting, whatever you want
Brilliant.
to talk about.
UFOs,
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
Big
Yeah.
I know he's around. He can hear me. Hi, Bigfoot.
Yeah, Mum, I've got a small channel in the UK, and we're just anti-bullyism, anti-racist, and anti-pedo.
Yeah. Those are good
Absolutely.
things to be. Yep.
That's all we're about.
No?
Janet Doyle
Nice.
has a good point in the chat.
Yeah,
But Janet,
what's
I'm
she
not
say?
innocent. I'm not innocent. I talk about some politics sometimes.
Yeah.
Right?
I've only a small channel. We've just started in the UK.
That's cool.
That's cool.
But I have.
Yeah, just
We're trying to reach out to American crowd.
A little bit lagging, I think. That's a question for you, Lake.
Like, did you talk to Hawk? He got his back up. I haven't talked to him. Maybe later I'll talk to him. Prepping 101's not going live tonight until 10. So,
Oh,
yeah. It's okay. You know, I mean, I'm not going to keep bouncing around doing that and doing that. I mean, I do have one, but I haven't used it and I don't want to until it's absolutely
We've got. I'm live now. We've got Americans on our channel. Yeah, because we just reached out to the American audience. But we're doing big things out there. We're doing big things in the UK at the moment.
That's good. Everybody needs to be doing something positive, right, Zach? Yep. All right. Well, I'm going to hop down back in the chat, Zach, but thank you for letting me up and saying hello to you and everyone and explaining what happened to me, why you won't see me making videos, okay?
okay.
Sounds good.
All right, Lake.
Thanks for hopping on.
Zach got
Sorry to hear
frozen.
that. Thanks for coming on. Oh, he'll be right back. He's
I
having
know.
trouble.
I think he heard me. Would you guys let him know, or should I wait? I should wait and tell him again.
Yeah, you can wait.
Okay.
You don't bug us at all. We're just bummed that they did that to you, and
please don't be sad or bummed. Like, I mean, it happens. Like Janet mentioned in the chat just now, if they're gonna do it to me, I guess they could do it to anyone, because really, I mean, I have had a few things though. I have gone on some rants. Just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lake Fairy's not all sunshine, ladybugs, and fairy dust all the time. Sometimes people hear the wrath of the Lake Fairy, and it's not always good.
It doesn't always have to be.
Is that when the fairy turns into something else?
No. He just sounds like a pissed off Mickey Mouse.
That's awesome.
Hey kids, what's going on?
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. I actually have a T-shirt of a pissed off Mickey Mouse.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, I got it at the Disney store.
You know, my middle
nice.
daughter one day, I was like speaking to my middle daughter doing this, and I was telling her, and she started laughing while I was witching at her. And I said, what is so funny? And she's like, Mom, I'm sorry, but you're yelling at me and you sound like a pissed off Mickey Mouse. And she was probably like 5 or 6 years old, and she just kept giggling at me, and I couldn't even be mad at her anymore. I wasn't really mad in the first place. I don't really get mad. I get disappointed. And it was hilarious, but I'll never forget it. Mom, you sound like a pissed off How are
Well,
you supposed to continue to be mad at your child when they say something like that?
The hardest thing after that though is not to laugh either,
Mm-hmm.
because you think it's funny as hell, but you're like,
Yeah, no,
Right.
I can't laugh because I don't want to encourage this.
yeah, her and I,
Right.
we had a really good laugh, and then she listened though, and she did what she was told, and it was a good day. It was a good day. It was fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
How long does it take for Zach to get back online?
He just texted me. He
Okay.
lost his connection.
Oh no.
Yeah. He
Okay.
just said he'll be back. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It all depends. It all depends. If it's his connection, it could be a little bit. He has to restart his computer.
Gingerbug, I love you too, and I love all of y'all. It's gonna be fine. And God wins, because I'm not gonna be sour or bitter or have any negative feelings about it. It's a little sad, but at the same time, it's going to let me get more done around the house and get more content as I'm on break, like tactical says. Or I always see that I mess your name all up.
It's
As
all right. Just call me TT.
as Mayhem or TT says, I can do videos, and then when my thing's over with in 7 days. So today's day 7, then they're going to do a countdown, and I have to get to that 0 day, and then I can come back on. So I don't know if that means next Friday or if it's going to mean next Tuesday or Thursday. What is today? Wednesday or Thursday?
Thursday.
Thursday. So
Thursday.
I'm going to say
7 days. So next Thursday.
either next Thursday or Friday. I'm not sure how they work that, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like full 24 hours. You know what I mean? 24. Yeah, 7 times.
Yeah.
Well, now that you shared that story about your daughter, I'm thinking you should start a second channel and call it the Pissed Off Mickey Mouse.
Pissed off Mickey Mouse. Okay. Yeah, why not? You could be my
Why not?
co-host. We could have like
There
two
you go.
We could have two Mickey and Minnie up on the thing and get a bump spike up, and we're doing his Donald Duck. Oh yeah, we could just be pissed. Disney's done pissed off.
Oh man, that'd be...
Yeah. And then come
There you go.
summertime, because they're not going to have I'm not going to be shut up in the house with the wood stove with the dry heat. My voice will change. So in the summer, my violation gets lifted June 16th, so I can come up in here and be so raspy. I'll be more squeakier. Yeah, just
squeakier.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's bad. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you guys later. I gotta do something in 9 minutes. So
Okay. All right.
All righty. Love you guys.
Love you too.
Cool.
Good to have you on.
Don't give up.
Oh no.
And tell
Don't
Zach
you give up.
this, because I always do that in this. Okay. Later, guys.
See ya.
Later. Ah man. See? That if they could do it to Lake, man. I mean, she's one of the sweetest, kindest individuals I've ever met. Yeah, she rants, but I mean, come on, everybody rants.
Oh,
They're gonna...
you should hear some of the stuff that gets said at work, man. We're all kind of fairly staunch conservatives at work, so we kind of just,
everybody's kind of pissed off because they're starting to realize what the daggone what the world's all about. And it's all about money and looks. If you ain't got money and looks, you ain't got shit.
Basically. And like I've said this before, like if you ever want to find out what's going on, you just follow the money. It's always what it's always about. Where's this money going? Like, I don't know, same reason the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation can't comment on why $2.5 billion is missing from our treasury, but an Indian, like from India, they're reporting on it.
Oh wow.
It's ridiculous. There's actually a former NHL player that put it out on Twitter,
Oh,
and it's it's stupid. Like we watch the news in Canada, we want to know what's going on in Canada.
there's he is.
There he is.
Yeah.
Back again.
Yep. Lake sends her love. She's in the chat. She hopped
Did
off.
you hear her? Kinda.
Kinda. Okay.
Yeah, she's like
Yeah.
saluting and blowing you kisses.
Yep.
I'm not gonna blow you a kiss, Zach. I'm sorry, I can't do
Oh, come on, Terry. Come on.
it. And Nancy coming in. Welcome back, Zach. Yes.
Get to blow Zach a kiss, Terry, because the chat's gonna love it. Chat's gonna love it. They're gonna love it.
Wait till he's not. Oh, he's looking. What's up? You gonna blow me a kiss?
I don't see that way.
Oh man.
Yeah, you always got to go lefty with it.
Right?
Zach don't want no damn kiss.
Well, I'm pretty sure he does, just not from me.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's definitely not for me.
Oh, Callie blowing him a
Not
bunch.
for me neither.
Oh man, Callie's making out. Oh, there goes Janet making out too.
Yep.
Oh,
There we go.
Lord.
See, it doesn't need me to do it.
Janet Doyle, boy. Janet.
Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna have to turn our cameras off and let them be alone.
Vladimir Putin or Joe Biden called Vladimir Putin a killer, and Vladimir Putin come back and said, "Well, I wish you good health." And he said, "Well, back in the playground days, that it takes one to know one." That's what's his response to Biden. He said, "I wish you good health, and it takes one to know one." When Biden called Vladimir Putin a killer.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, Russia and the Middle East might be at the brink of war, and we a few of us were discussing whose side the USA would take, and I honestly think we're gonna back both sides, but with Biden saying something like that, I think I know whose side he's gonna be on.
Well, North Korea is ignoring Biden and Harris, and North Korea is ignoring them.
Mm-hmm.
Who even knows what's going on there?
Yeah.
Yes, Sandra, he is. Very much so. Sandra coming in just saying Biden is an idiot.
Right.
Well, I called him
he is.
I called him a pinhead earlier. I guess you could call him an idiot too.
Biden's just a little bit too cocky, man. He thinks he knows it all, and he don't even know jack shit.
Oh, he's just.
I mean, you could write a Biden speech. All you got to do is pull up your phone, go to text, say here's the deal, and then let predictive text do the rest.
Didn't I seen a headline like he blew off some event to meet with Asian leaders?
I don't know. I don't trust the Asians. I mean, I'm not racist, but I don't trust them.
They're good. The government. they just come out with some scary shit.
Did y'all hear about that guy in Atlanta who went up and he shot up them spas, like them sex spas that the Asians work at?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's pretty crazy, man.
It
Yeah.
it is, and you know, probably most of those people, like we were kind of talking about earlier, aren't even citizens.
Oh yeah, that guy was probably just at the end of his rope, and he was just probably like, man, he's thinking, man, this COVID mess is just he just let loose on his anger.
That's crazy. Sander coming in.
Biden's just a pony boy.
Yeah, commander in thief.
Commander and thief, yeah. Hey, y'all, you know what? I think y'all need to lay off of Biden because he's working real hard to be an idiot.
Well, you know why you never argue with an idiot, right?
What?
They just drag you down to their level and beat you with experience, man. And it's true. So, I mean, if Putin wants to argue with them, that's what's going to happen. It's going to make it as...
What you got, Zach? You got something to say, Zach? All right.
Just a minute.
I like hearing Zach talk.
We're thinking of getting a GoFundMe so you can get one of those little Stephen Hawking tube thingies.
Oh yeah, man,
Those are freaking expensive though. Holy cow!
See ya, Alex.
You
Yeah,
need a
good
big
night.
sponsor out there.
Alex said he was gonna hop off. Oh yeah. You need some sponsors, Zach? I got some sponsors. I could send your way.
We need to get that machine rolling for him.
Right?
No, you don't want it?
No?
Or you do? Oh.
Oh gosh.
I'll be right
Get
back.
hurt.
I'll still be listening though.
It cracks me up when Zach starts cracking himself up over what he's writing.
Dumbass Joe Biden, boy. We should hope for the continued expansion. We should hope for the continued expansion of China. China wants to take over Hawaii, and they want to come through South Africa, and they want to bomb us all. And we should hope for the continued expansion.
Oh man.
What a fucking idiot.
Okay.
And then you got Camel Toe Harris over there. She's afraid to even get out of her high heels and work. You got Camel Toe Harris saying, we gotta stop the racism. We gotta stop it. We gotta stop the racism. It's destroying us. Get over yourself, you stupid ass fucking bitch. God, what you got, Zach?
By the way, I'm sorry, but cover your kids' ears. Fuck Google, fuck Apple, and go to hell Amazon. All of you can go fuck a motherfucking.
Oh my god.
Well, how the hell else am I supposed to send you a birthday present if it's not on Amazon, Zach? Come on.
Right? Oh my gosh. Oh, that was a good one, Zach. That was a good one.
Hey, yo, you know, it'd be so funny if you saw like Zach pulling up, if you saw him pulling up to Camel Toe Harris's house and rings on the doorbell. She comes out and says, "What do you want?" And he's all like, "Fuck you and fuck you."
Hey, ah, man. Zach just comes up, "Fuck you, you fucking fuck."
All you need to
Fuck
say.
you, Camel Toe Harris. Fuck you and fuck your little youngins. Fuck you.
Don't bring the kids into it. Kids are kids.
Yeah. Fuck you, you fucking fuck. You're about as squared away as a triangle.
Oh man, I'm a bad guy. I should be laughing.
Yep. Zach got us started. He got us started with the whole fuck you, Google. Fuck you, YouTube.
Yeah.
Fuck all the computer systems. You can't even get a job without having to go through an hour-long bullshit typing this and that. Somebody like my dad, he don't even know how to do that stuff. Like, it's just all fucked up, man.
Oh man, Dalek 2150 said it best. That is a Zach attack right there.
Yes.
Zach attack 2021.
So I'm kind of lucky. My operating system at work is like from the 1980s. So
Oh jeez.
yeah, it's actually getting phased out this year, which is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to take some computer courses.
Well, welcome to the 21st century.
Well, I I can reply to emails. I can edit a spreadsheet. Right? I can do that shit, but nah, it'll be a little bit different. It'll be fun. The only problem is I've been using this same system for 15 frickin' years, man.
Oh, wow.
So it'll be a bit of a change. It'll be a little bit of a change for sure.
Yeah.
But it's inevitable. So yeah.
Yes. Why is the system so old?
Well, it's kind of like one of those old reliable kind of cars, right? Or trucks. Like it's even though you have to hit enter a lot, it's just reliable. Like it's kind of user friendly. It's easy to do inventory, cost changes, that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
But then other guys work on newer systems and they say that's easier, but we'll see. We'll see next year when we try and do inventory. What's up, Zach?
Right.
Oh, and I have great news. Starting Monday, Dan Bongino is going to take Rush Limbaugh's spot.
Also, he's going like national, like Sirius. Wasn't Rush on Sirius? Okay. Yeah, he kind of froze up there a little bit, Zach. Do you have something downloading in the background that you're not telling us about, brother? Is that why you're freezing up? I didn't say that word.
Hey. Hey, just because the new episode of Manic Midgets came out, doesn't mean you can start ripping on him, okay?
Okay. Hey, I love you, Zach. You know that.
We all love you, Zach. You know that. Terry's about to get a Zach attack.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No. Fuck. Shit, it got dark quick there, Tack.
Oh yeah, yeah, it did. I mean, it's still kind of like, here, show you guys. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Okay, yeah, just dusk.
Yeah.
Nice. Beautiful sky.
Yeah. That's Iowa.
There you go.
Iowa, oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm from North Carolina.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was supposed to thunderstorm this evening, but it passed. It passed me. I'm happy.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I heard the weather down there has been a little bit crazy.
Yeah, it's been wise. One day it's cold. Next day it's like 75 degrees, and you got tornado warnings, and we got the hurricane. Man, I've been through hell with hurricanes. Been without power for over a week, and we've just been through hell with hurricanes.
Yeah, well, thank God I don't get them up here. But like even Zach and I got a buddy that we BS with just about football, and you know he lives in West Virginia. They had an ice storm, and it was like what the H is going on? We had one day here where when I was driving to work, it was minus 20. So that's about minus 10 Fahrenheit. It was around minus 10 when I drove to work, and it was like 40 degrees when I was driving home.
Like the Democrats say, blame it on global warming.
Oh yeah, it's all about global warming. Yeah, that's why I wake up and it's minus freaking 20. Yeah, where is it?
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
No worries, bro. But
more like blame it on the oil that's being dumped into the ocean, and blame it on the sin, because because the end times are near. And blame it on the sin.
yeah, I'm still pissed off about the pipelines. So
yeah, that pipeline stuff was kind of stupid, man. How could a United States president do something like all the stuff that he's done? Like it's basically just like harming the country. How could a United States president do something like that?
well, I don't know, there's a certain person. If you just look up who owns all the railway oil tankers, or most of them, you'll know who I'm talking about. And he's the main reason pipelines haven't gone through from Canada to the States.
Who owns them?
Well, his last name is spelled the same as Buffet. You guys can probably all guess who I'm talking about.
I'm not sure.
Warren Buffett owns and that's the main way. Like, even though there's like pipelines galore going through the States already, the main way it gets from Canada down there is on a train, which is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, my older brother worked on the pipeline. He had to go up to Pennsylvania, and yeah, he worked on the pipeline.
And I mean, like, not only jobs in Canada, but it would have created jobs all, like, obviously all the way through the states. Basically, I think it was basically going to kind of mirror the Mississippi.
Yeah.
So would have created jobs. I know there's a few native reservations that I think are trying to sue Biden for canceling it because they were going to get a lot of money.
Well, I know we rely on Iran for most of our oil. That's who we rely on is Iran.
And that's basically really all that decision did. Was like the premier of Alberta even called Biden out for it because the government of Alberta, I believe, was part or is still part owner of that pipeline corporation. And he even called Biden out on it. Like, he's like, you just kind of told the world that you're going to just settle for dictator oil and not, not, it was pretty easy. Like, pipelines are, we can get into pipelines a lot, but it's probably the safest way for them to get a lot of oil down to the Gulf of Mexico, and he chose not to. And he screwed thousands of Americans out of jobs. He screwed thousands of Canadians out of jobs with one little.
And he also wants to re-enter that Iran nuclear deal. So that's pretty chilling if you think about that Iran nuclear deal, because Iran wants to take Israel, and they call Israel Little Satan, and they call the USA Big Satan.
I mean, I haven't.
Well, hey, think about it this way: what if Iran? I heard that Iran and the Palestinians that they got the most blood, the Hebrew blood in them. So and I heard Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, is part of the cabal, and he's part of the leader of the Khazarian mafia. So if Israel's leader is corrupt, well, I guess that's why if the true people of Israel or not being able to get the land of Israel because of a corrupt prime minister, well, then that might be why the Palestinians and the Iranians are saying, well, if you don't give us that, we're gonna bomb you because that's our true land.
Yeah, that's like, think about, and like, not even necessarily between Christians and Muslims. That little strip of land has been fought over so many times by so many different cultures, and that strip of land between, like, along the coast of the Mediterranean to the Nile Delta. Man, oh man.
Yeah.
Like, and it's good. Just because you made Israel a sovereign state doesn't mean it's going to stop. I mean, it's like, from recorded history. Bit of a nerd. I watch a few YouTube channels that talk about all that shit, and it's changed hands so many times.
Oh no! What'd you do, Zach?
That's all right, easy.
Oh, he hit the wrong button.
No worries.
He was like, enough of your shit, Terry.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Zach. Zach, I really appreciated your interview with Base Prism last night. That was phenomenal. You are a very intelligent person, and I definitely your dual economy, is that what you called it? like having separate banks and separate, like, that's a very interesting concept to me. But as far as the pipeline goes, and well, giving Zach a chance to reply, I can't imagine someone who is so concerned about climate change saying that trains are a better transportation technique for oil that's already coming here. Like, it makes absolutely no sense at all to me.
Right?
Train derailments happen far more often than pipeline failures.
Right, and the cleanup,
Right.
because we have a pipeline coming through my city, right? And there's pressure points, and it gets checked all the time. Like, it's monitored by computers. Like, people don't have to physically go out. So a train crash is much more likely than a little oil leak. Like, it's really nuts to me.
Well, and you know, like the technology that they use to monitor these pipelines, like the underground ones in Canada, and I don't want to offend anybody in PETA, but they run a unit through them called pigs.
Yeah.
They have all kinds of sensors and transmitters,
Yeah.
and they run it through the pipeline from one junction to the other, and it monitors every joint, any kind of there's a sensor in there
Pressure
that it even measures the metal thickness too, to make sure that the metal is still thick enough.
Mm-hmm.
And a guy just stands there with on top of the ground, waits for this thing to pass up underneath him, and he's got all the data, like
Right.
from the whole length of that pipe that they just shot that pig down.
And there's no emissions. You know,
Mhm.
a dude on foot, that's like not as many emissions as a train hauling, like,
He's got
I
to
don't
drive
even know how
he's
much
got to
oil
drive a
they haul.
pickup. He's got to drive a pickup, but
Yeah, but I mean, that's
Yeah.
nothing compared to a train hauling 100,000 gallons of weight.
Mhm.
You know, like, it's nothing.
Yeah.
Follow the
There's-
money. Follow the money.
yep.
Yeah.
No, because and
Angela
then all of
coming
a
in.
sudden we're getting involved in the Middle East again. Like,
Mhm.
are you kidding?
Yeah.
I
And
wish
we're
to just leave
butting
it.
heads with Putin again, in North Korea again.
Yeah. It's like,
You know,
why can't we just ship oil from Canada? Why isn't that okay?
Yeah.
Instead of across the ocean, that messes up fishermen's
Well,
lifestyles.
because they want war. That's what it is.
No, but I mean, tankers, they tip over and they pollute the beaches, and then you have all the shellfish people and all the fishermen people who can't make their money.
yeah. Well, yeah, like
that's it.
you'd think if there's a pipeline into Alaska, I don't know, about 30 years ago or whatever it was.
Yeah, and it blew up in
Mhm.
the mid 90s. I was there for it. I watched it happen, and yeah, a couple kids killed. You know, they're playing with fire, and the oil leaked into the creek, and a big explosion happened. But that's far less than a train derailing, and, like, I don't know. I mean, it's you have to consider the less damage possible.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
well, you look at it, even a train compared to a truck.
Right.
I remember
Right.
like one guy driving a truck. He was towing a tanker, making a right turn. It was a pretty tight intersection, but he got his trailer tires tipped up onto the guardrail. There was actually a guardrail because there was actually like a swamp there, like a marshland.
Mhm.
So that's all protected too, right?
Right.
So you're allowing dangerous goods. Like how many railway lines go through kind of that kind of land that we need to keep and not pollute?
Exactly. Or
Exactly,
neighborhoods,
yep.
or
Yep.
cities, or I don't know. I just don't think a
Yeah.
pipeline's a bad thing, and to shut it down at this point when it's nearly completed, it's absolutely ridiculous to me. For a president who claims to be so environmental.
Well,
there goes just to crush the middle class. That's all they plan on doing. They
Yeah.
don't care.
well,
They'll do whatever it takes to destroy this country, and they don't care who it affects.
Follow
I
the
mean,
money. Follow the money.
I know Zach said fuck Google earlier, but
Right.
do a
Did you
Google
guys
do a
hear?
Google do a quick Google search of all the pipelines going through the U.S. right
Oh,
now.
there's a lot.
Did you hear about
It's
George Soros' money being seized? His bank account?
By
And
who is seizing George Soros's money?
I think they arrested some of his people.
Why?
Crimes against humanity.
Yeah.
possibly.
Yeah, but they'll probably not be able to find enough evidence.
Well, there's plenty of evidence. Trust me.
Well, if the Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts is a pedophile, how do we even trust the court system?
Right?
Well, no, I'm talking about somewhere else. Not here. It was I don't know, some weird country name. Of course, it is. If they could do that here, then the military took over on February 1st. So why the hell can't we do it here? What's the problem?
That's what I'm saying. It don't make no fucking sense, man. It's fucking.
You got these people behind freaking gates. Go get them. So be a bunch of pansies. Well, the problem is that they already purged everybody that supported Trump in the military. So now they just do what they're told.
Well, I heard that the military, this general guy, he said that the military is basically just playing pickup games against like Iran and stuff, when the big enemy is China, and the U.S. military is basically scared to death of China.
Well, I've even heard that there's a question of who's actually running the military.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. It raises a lot of questions.
And then you got China. Rudy Giuliani said that China wants to supplant the United States by 2034. So that means that they're going to take our land, and they got a plan, and they're going to take our land by 2034. And if the United States military don't quit being fucking pussies, we're fucked.
Oh, on the West Coast, China is buying up all sorts of property. All sorts.
I know they want our land, and they're going to get it.
Oh, they're buying it. They're buying it. They own it.
Yeah, then that's what they own. Yeah, they want our land to grow their crops because they're running out of fresh water over there.
Because they don't have the water plants that we do. You know, like they're buying up all the West Coast.
I'm pretty sure the largest landowner in Canada is owned by a Chinese company.
Yeah.
It's technically a Canadian company, but it's owned in China. They've bought in, I didn't look at the stats, but they buy all these mines and stuff that are like in northern Quebec, northern Ontario. There's, silver and nickel mines up there. They just buy them and shut them down.
Right, and they're buying condos and just urban areas that are now suburbs, which will soon be urban properties. They're all over the place right now. They're just buying up land here, and they have a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kristen Judd says Gates has been buying up land as well. Well, he's been buying up the farmland.
Well, if you take a look around, you see there's more Chinese and Japanese restaurants than there is like steakhouses and U.S. restaurants. You look around, it's crazy.
Oh, you
It's
should
like,
see. You should see Boston. It's freaking China Central.
I know it's Chinatown Central.
Holy shit! You got the communist flags. They got the American flags on the other side. What the fuck is this?
Oh, they're gonna supplant us by 2034. That's what Rudy Giuliani said.
Well, if we keep selling our land to foreign people, yeah, of course. What do we expect?
I know it's scary, man. It just scares the shit out of me, to be honest.
Yeah, you remember what was it back in 2000? Didn't they have like a commercial on TV that made a joke about China owning us, like in 2021 or something like that? It was
Wasn't it
can't
on The
remember what kind
Simpsons? It was probably on The Simpsons.
No,
Yeah.
it was on The Simpsons, but there was an actual commercial. It was like AT&T commercial or something like that, where they said if we continue down this path, China's gonna own us. And then they turned around to the students and were like, ha, 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 ha.
Yeah, but we're in how much debt to China because of all the electronics and all the, cheap clothing and all the everything else that we
comes
buy.
down to it.
5G, they own 5G. They own it all.
If it comes down to it, we're gonna have to freaking fix this mess ourselves.
Sounds like it's time for a Zack attack.
I know it. And everybody thinks it's a joke. Wait till they knocking on your door with a gun, telling you to come to a concentration camp, and they want your land.
Yeah, if you live on a good farmland, for sure.
So that's why you gotta start talking with people. Get ready.
Yep.
Well, like by any people, not freaking,
More than likely, my land will be first. I've got 80 acres.
I know.
It's a good farmland.
I live in North Carolina
yeah.
in the country, so they'd be the
Good
first
pasture.
Yeah, well, yeah, those are the people who are going to be targeted.
Well, they're gonna have to go through a lot of guns to get.
And they're gonna have to go through my ass, boy.
So, Fancy
So true, man.
Prepping 101, is that a YouTube channel, or are you just wondering about prepping?
Yes, it's Prepping 101.
No, that's
he's a YouTuber.
Yeah, he's a YouTuber.
Okay,
Good
I'm
guy.
not familiar with that channel.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, he is.
Well, very informative.
So, Fancy Oak is wanting the link. Did the channel get banned? Or did it... Oh, Zach has something.
Go ahead, buddy. Sorry.
Prepping 101 isn't going on until 10 Eastern.
Ah, okay.
Prepping 101 has me blocked. I don't know what I've done to offend him, but he's got me blocked.
Oh.
Oh.
So Prepping 101 goes on in a half hour?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's probably afraid that I'll get his channel taken down because I know more. I know a lot. I know too much.
Oh.
No, too much.
He would be an hour late.
Yep. I speak my mind. I can't help it.
Okay.
Yeah. I
So you'll be
don't know.
on an hour late. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be up to we the people to straighten this crap out. I mean, I don't see any other option at this point. I really don't. I don't see any other way. It says in the Constitution.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem the Constitution is protecting anyone at this point. It's just kind of a free-for-all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Constitution is supposed to protect us, but there's a lot of people that are ignoring it, or they're interpreting it in their own ways.
Yeah.
Well, we can
Even
take
though,
these people out by force. If we feel
yeah,
they're not doing it constitutionally, you say hit the road, Jack.
Yeah.
yeah, even though there's a lot of evidence out there that our forefathers wrote in the Federalist Papers and so on and so forth to explain what they meant by each amendment,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
they don't. You know, to say our forefathers were idiots and didn't expect, you know, guns to change or communication to change, well, then you're just basically saying they don't know their own history, because history evolves, things
Yeah.
evolve,
Yes, it
and
does.
I actually saw a thing on YouTube. It was one of those advertisements saying that the Constitution was invented and written so that not to give the people the rights, it's to protect the people, to protect the people's rights against the government.
Right.
Because our forefathers knew, you're going to give somebody a little bit of power, they're going to slowly erode that power. And first, how did they start eroding it? First, they started saying that we are in a democracy, and that we're not. We're in a constitutional republic. And even
Right.
Ben Franklin said, when asked, what did you give us? He said, we gave you a republic if you can keep it.
I know the Pledge of Allegiance is into the republic for which it stands. It's not into the democracy.
Yeah, and not
Exactly.
once does it say in the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, anywhere does it say democracy. Not
Nope.
once.
Well, we need to get
No,
back. Our nation needs to get back to Jesus. Or if we don't get back to Jesus and we don't fix the corruption, we battle against principalities of air. And if you look it up, principalities of air is Satan, and the principalities of air is actually government controlling you. So if we don't get back to Jesus, China's gonna eat our lunch.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Zach, are you ready?
Go ahead, Zach.
Yeah, but I've heard it called a democratic republic for so long. Like it's confusing to people, I think.
That's what they added on there. They
Yeah,
added
they
it.
added it on there.
Yeah,
Like China, the People's Republic. I don't know why China calls it the People's Republic when it's this Chinese Communist Party.
No, it's a dictatorship. That's what I view it as.
Yeah, I know it's a totalitarian. It's totalitarianism. It's Marxism. It's Bolshevism.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you
Yeah, they're
well,
really trying
remember,
to push it over here.
Rome was a republic at one time.
Right?
It was,
And look
it
how
was
that
supposed to
went
be a
down.
democracy.
They all took
The-
knives to the main guy all at once.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, and it's, Caesar crossed the Rubicon, and the rest is history. Well, it's all history, I guess. But.
Well, and is America following in the path of Rome?
Yeah. Yeah, Rome was originally a republic. Then they started
Became
heading
corrupt.
towards they became corrupt, became a democracy, and then Caesar
all went
basically
down.
destroyed it.
Yep.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey guys.
King
Hey, Michelle.
Yeah,
King
there
Caesar.
she is.
A lot of
Caesar.
people.
My bad.
A lot of people don't realize what Caesar was before he even became a general and controlled all those legions. He was the Pontius Maximus.
He crucified Jesus. He's the one who crucified Jesus. King Caesar of Rome, Italy.
He controlled religion. He could fix elections
right?
He could say, "Oh, yeah, no, like this. I saw this cow cross the road when I was going to work today, and that's a bad
Yeah.
sign. We shouldn't, like he could do shit like that, and that's kind of seems to be what's happening here and there.
Well, and then back in the day, all those underground tunnels under Rome, I mean, there were like Christian symbols to like figure out where to go, but you had to know the symbol so you could worship with other Christians. Like it was all underground and secret. And it feels like that's where the conservatives are headed right now if something doesn't change.
Mhm.
Possibility.
And just think about what Gina Carano got banned, or not banned, but she got fired for a tweet that she made about, think about how Hitler convinced the Germans to hate the Jews.
Yeah, but
Paint
Hitler was a
the picture
broken soul.
of an enemy, and it all started. Yeah, but it all started with neighbors hating their neighbors.
Exactly.
And what's happening now is neighbors are hating their neighbors.
All right.
Absolutely.
And that's where the saying we're history is doomed to repeat itself if people don't
if we
wake the
don't
hell up.
learn, if we don't learn from it, yes, it will repeat.
Yeah.
Love thy neighbor.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's what it
and
says.
I see a lot. I see a lot of what happened pre-Nazi Germany happening here in the United States.
Yeah.
That they made you hate your neighbor because they destroyed history, they tore down statues, they did all of that.
And it's
Well, it's
happening again.
It's because George Bush Sr. He
They want to paint conservatives. They want to paint conservatives as the Nazis.
George Bush Sr. His last name is not even Bush. He was given to us by the Nazis. He's a Nazi.
Well, and
Never heard
isn't
that
Biden
one.
part of the KKK? I mean, to be real. Or has friends in that organization if he's not a member himself?
All right.
I
Well, Barack
never
Hussein.
saw anything about that. But
Barack Obama's middle name is Hussein. Hussein is insane. He's not a Nazi, but he's a hater of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's been for a long time.
But didn't Trump get nominated for trying to make peace in the Middle East for a Nobel Peace Prize?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did.
Yep.
yeah, he got nominated along with BLM because BLM did so much for peace in the States.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I don't see BLM as
He got
being
nominated.
peaceful, but
Just saying,
and they're still not happy. It's like, what the hell are you bitching about now?
Yeah. It doesn't make sense.
Especially the crap in Portland. They're still going at it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if the United States doesn't come back to Jesus, we're all doomed.
Yeah.
under this administration, I don't think it will become religious again at all.
Well, Christianity is not even really I wouldn't consider Christianity a religion. I would consider Christianity just what right from wrong and just a way of living with morals.
No, I agree that, well, not only Christianity, but it seems like most major religions have the same core values of just don't be a jerk. I mean, that's kind of the basic thing. And then nobody wants to follow that right now. I mean, not no
Well,
one, but many people seem to not want to.
or they take what is said
Mhm.
and just
Twist it.
give a little twist, and you can make anything sound like it came from the Bible, right?
And in the church that I go to, that is considered a sin.
Mhm.
You know, you should not use the Bible to shame someone else
Right?
Yeah.
or any religious text. But
No.
and unfortunately, that's what's happening, and it gives religion a bad name at the end of the day.
It does. And
Well, people gotta believe in something, or else they're gonna be really sad.
all that too.
No,
Right?
but do people just believe in sexuality at this point? Like that's the most important thing in anyone's life,
Yeah, money and looks,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and what your orientation is and how you want to dress and all that stuff is like, is that more important than actually like treating people well?
Exactly.
Right. It's not more important, but you know, they make that focus on that. Like I've seen some tatted up biker dudes. You know, you would look at them and you'd be like, gosh, these are some hard mofos. They are the sweetest people in the world. They will take their shirt off of their back
Right.
and hand it to you if you were freezing.
Good night, pro life.
That's
But
if
then
you
you
get on
got
their
the
good side.
well-dressed people. And they'll treat you. They won't even piss on you if you were on fire.
Right.
Yep.
No, it's absolutely insane how people treat each other nowadays, especially now. I think that this pandemic has actually caused a lot of harm because people are trapped in their homes and they're bored. And so all of this social media and, you know, what else are people going to do? And so then all this hatred comes up.
I know, it just makes the violence and the anger worse.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they want.
Because people can't go have a barbecue in the backyard. People can't go to the lake to go swimming. People can't, you know, any of this stuff has just been said, no, you can't do that. Just normal,
Exactly what the
everyday
left wants.
things. Okay, Zach has something?
Yeah.
Go ahead, buddy.
Like Michelle, I love you.
Go ahead, Zach.
Did
Saying
you
good
say,
night to
Michelle,
Michelle.
I love you?
Night,
Yeah.
Michelle.
Michelle.
I love you.
Love you too, Zach. You the man.
Yeah, Michelle's an amazing
Yep.
person.
No,
And many
but
I
you
guess
know-
Michelle's going to bed. Calling it a night. Whatever. I don't know.
You know what the government fears the most?
Yeah.
When the people rise up. When people rise up. They would get shitless on the 6th.
But what really happened on the 6th? Like, there was no garbage or dumpster fires. The building wasn't destroyed.
No, they smashed a few
People went
windows, didn't they?
in and got shot.
Yeah.
Like, that's all that happened. And then you look at Portland every night for the past year.
Horrible.
It's awful.
Yeah.
And what
It's
Minneapolis may be going through right now. Like, good Lord.
Not even there. Zach and I
These
have
are
a
idiots. That's what they are.
Right now?
Idiots.
Zach and I
Stupid.
have another friend who has to, when
Yeah.
shit like this boils up, he's got to roll around with his brother packing weapons.
Do
Exactly.
people have a choice?
Yeah, but he has to do it to protect his neighborhood.
Right.
Mhm.
Like when all this shit comes up, and it's like,
No, I have family in Minneapolis. My prayers go out to them and anyone else who lives there, and especially to the jurors and the judge,
Mhm.
and like it's gonna be a hot mess. I mean, all due respect,
our
I
brother
don't
lives a
think
little
that
further
any,
east.
I don't think that any decision people are gonna be 100% okay with.
Nobody's going to be okay with anything.
Mhm.
Like, my coworker got a meme on her Facebook the other day that said, like the new word to get something that you want is "I'm offended."
Right?
That's kind of how you get what you want nowadays, and it's kind of true. I mean, it sucks.
When it has
people.
to gain social media traction, you can't just say you're offended, and you have to get a
Yeah,
bunch of people
right.
to hop on the bandwagon.
Yeah, just say please. You don't need anybody else. Please, can I have this? Please, can I buy this? Please. What's up, Zach?
Go ahead, buddy.
Away, tactical technician, thank you so much for taking Duke's spot tonight. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I appreciate you, Zach.
We all appreciate Zach.
Yes, we do.
And some of the things that he was able to do for me, I've talked about him before, but I mean, he just
Yep.
knows how to do stuff that I can't do.
Oh, I suck at computers. I am so bad with them.
Totally.
To be honest,
Totally.
I have to ask my kids all the time, how do I do this? And they're like showing me all how to use my phone. And like, I'm just not good with that stuff.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny. No, I mean, so, oh, Janet coming in. Just have to do it. Can't let them run our lives. If everybody stood up, they can't arrest all. And
Yeah, if we align together, that's the thing. It's like if one or two people go up at a time, that's not really effective.
no. Yeah, you do. You have to.
We have to make a strong front and be like, enough is enough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's
Right.
getting to that point. Trust me. Tell ya, people are getting pissed.
Ron, don't need a license for those guns.
Right? Hopefully not ever. They may include those guns in the
Oh, there you
Second
go.
Amendment too. Like, good Lord.
See, just showing off. Come on,
They're
man.
They're like, sir, you got license? You got a license for them guns?
You got a license for those biceps?
All right, sir, I'm gonna have
This
to
is awesome.
ask you to step outside of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Right? And you cannot participate. Oh, well, yes, you can participate in female sports. As long as you wear eyeshadow.
Oh my freaking Lord.
Just saying.
Like I said, I can get an X put on my driver's license if I wanted.
The amount of stupidity
Oh.
in this country is just
That'll be
unbelievable.
fine. I'll be all right.
Like it's quite ridiculous, but yet I can still do it. I'm not gonna.
Right? But I mean, people want to win, so then they do it. And I mean, maybe some of them are
Yeah.
actually having issues with their body or whatever, but like, seriously, if you are breaking records with no physical challenge to yourself, like, shouldn't that say something?
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather
Yeah.
jaywalk than go
Where
across
are
the
all the
rainbow
feminists?
crosswalk
You
in my
know.
city.
Oh no, the feminists are trying to be cool, but they're totally being shut down by the alphabet community. Like, it's and people saying, you know, have you
Right.
all heard about the super straight thing?
Yeah, you know,
Mm-mm.
And that's not acceptable.
I go certain places. I get shit on for liking women. Oh, jeez,
Right?
I'm a guy.
Natural born women are not
Yeah.
acceptable to be attracted to, because you should date anyone that walks in your path on the sidewalk. I'm like, oh no,
I
I'm
know.
not going to date
Right.
everyone I see.
I know these days it's like
Right.
shame.
But
It's like
at the
shame
same
to
time,
bond.
we can't catcall.
Nope.
I know it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's like shame upon for having a wife. Like you got a wife,
I mean,
you're feminist if you have a wife.
No, I've had 2 kids. I'm terrible for having kids. I'm a breeder.
I've known a few women like that. I worked
I've only
with,
had 2. I don't have 10. They're the same daddy, but like I'm a breeder because I had biological kids. I didn't need a doctor's help.
there you go.
I came out of my mom's stomach. I was born.
It's like that country's being run by dipshits. That's all I can describe it. By a bunch of
Pinheads, dipshits. Zach telling us to check out the other platforms that we have, alternatives to Facebook and YouTube.
Oh yeah, Michael
Really
Dell's
good.
coming out with his platform pretty soon.
So is your spot and YoReTube, is that an app or is that just a website at this point?
YoReSpot's a platform. YoReTube is a platform. So they're both different. One's a website, and the other one is a platform.
Taco John.
And also,
Because I've just been hearing of so many alternate apps or platforms that people can go to for this sort of YouTube experience.
yeah, it's because YouTube keeps fucking blocking people.
Right, and it just doesn't seem like there's one place that people are going to. Like, they're going all over the place.
I think you kind of need to.
Yeah.
You need to expand your horizons.
Yeah,
Just
you
stick
can't,
on one platform. Because they block you. How you gonna get your message out?
No, you can't.
Exactly.
All right. That's why I'm on DLive, I'm on Trovo, I'm on this, I'm on that.
Right.
But I think Facebook banned me, so I don't give a shit about that.
Facebook's lame as hell anyway, man. Facebook is trash. It's just a bunch of people.
I made a IG video on Facebook and told people, get the hell off that site. It's too dangerous. They're selling your data to foreign countries and all this other crap. Like, where all your information, everything that you do, all the memories that you do, they ship it off to these freaking God knows where.
I've heard it's all been being stored in Germany for like a decade or more.
What's up, Zach? I think Zach's got something.
All right.
Go ahead, buddy.
YoReSpot is a website and an app. YoReTube is a website right now. The developer is building the app for YoReTube as of now.
Oh, so it's brand new.
Yeah. We actually had the developer on here. When was it? A month ago? Was it? Or couple weeks ago or something.
Okay.
Oh, did you? Cool.
Yeah, you must have. Yeah, you must have had him on. That's the week I was banned. It's a couple of weeks ago.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Kay
I didn't
knows
get.
him.
I didn't get banned by YouTube. I got
Oh, okay.
happy wife, happy life banned.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Anyway.
Well, good. You put the effort in.
Happy wife, happy life, or the husband gets the knife.
Oh, well, that's a bit extreme, but
Yeah, I never heard it go that far. I mean,
Oh,
I mean, I'm sorry if you've had a bad experience.
it will happen in certain families. It will happen in certain families.
I did just buy her a car a couple of weeks ago, though. So.
Well, then you should be happy.
Oh, okay.
She
You
should
got
be.
a little bit of
She
freedom right
actually.
now?
She's not because no, she's not coming till the end of the month. She's actually in fucking China right now.
Oh,
What? Wow.
She's a flight attendant for Polish Airlines.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow.
she's over there.
Is she gonna have to be quarantined?
No, because she's in the travel industry. She's a quarantine exempt.
Oh.
Oh yeah, she's been to Chicago, New York. I got pictures on my phone of her and her crew walking around like Times Square. Nobody there.
Yeah.
Right?
I
So,
saw on a live
that's like
stream
me.
last night, someone was showing Dublin, and it was empty because of the lockdown.
Yeah.
Empty on St. Patty's Day in Dublin.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You-
wow, really?
You should see the state of the hotel that they put her up in.
Is it?
I couldn't believe it.
Right.
I sent pictures to Zach, and it is horrible.
Oh, really?
It,
It's a dump?
it looks like it's been abandoned for at least a couple of years.
Oh.
Wow.
Like
There's-
moldy
there's-
and gross?
Well, the ceiling, like all the plaster or whatever on the ceiling, all the wall paint is peeling off. There's
Ew.
chunks missing out of the shower, and
Ew.
oh,
The airline couldn't afford a little
well,
bit
no, I
better?
think it's the only thing that they could get.
Oh.
I don't know exactly, but and like showing a picture out the front door, and there's like a cement 2-story cement building across the street, a bunch of dead trees.
Oh.
A great view from the lobby.
And which location was this?
I don't know exactly where she is in China.
Oh, she's in China. Oh
Yeah.
my God, my cousin lived there for a couple of years. They moved to Singapore. Her husband works for Microsoft because the air quality was so terrible. It was apparently the equivalent of smoking 2 packs of cigarettes a day.
Probably.
Dang. Yeah. I've
Probably,
heard
yeah.
that.
You get to them bigger cities like Hong Kong, Beijing.
But we're the polluters of the world. Give me a freaking break.
Yeah, we gotta put filters on our
President Trump
smokestacks.
cut
Well,
his
But isn't
good.
China part of the Paris Agreement as well? But they just don't step up. They just have their name on the thing.
Yeah,
But
they,
don't
they're,
Pretty much.
they're part of it, but they're the top of the charts for the emissions of the air quality. They're the worst.
Right.
Yeah, when President Trump was in
Because
office,
my
he dropped
cousin-
it down to 67%.
My cousin took pictures flying out of China, and she took
I'll be right
pictures
back.
flying out of Seattle.
That's a lot.
And you can't see anything because of the brown clouds in China.
Oh,
It's
excuse me.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
it's all right.
Good one.
Damn
It's
it.
crazy.
Better out than in. Shrek says.
It smells better going out. Sorry, but
Anyhow,
yeah, it's
Yeah, if
crazy.
you-
I just don't understand how a country with so many people, like they have so many people.
I know their population is like 3 billion. In the United States, it's only like 100 or something million.
331 million.
330 million. Yep.
We're the lowest
That doesn't seem
populated
quite right.
continent
I
on the
mean,
planet.
if Biden got over 170 million votes, I mean, that doesn't seem quite right. But I know China has a lot more people than we do, and why aren't they having to be held accountable? Like, who holds people accountable for those restrictions, for those, like, the Paris Agreement? I mean, yeah, you can sign up for it, but if you don't follow through, then what happens? Nothing.
We gotta understand something. The Chinese people, they have no rights. They got nothing.
Yeah, you got to think not everybody's like the United States, the home of the free. I mean, even though we're going through what we're going through
over there than it is over here. 10 times worse. They're not allowed to say anything. Nada.
Look at India. They don't even have toilets, you know, and people are getting sick in the big cities because they don't have toilets.
Nada.
Look at India. They don't even have.
Dang, I didn't know they didn't have toilets.
No, there's no sewage systems in the big cities.
Oh my God.
So all the water that people use for anything is just gross and nasty.
Well, no wonder they want our water, want our land, and want our water.
Well, they don't have the infrastructure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yes, let's send them composting toilets or whatever. You know what I mean? Just so that it doesn't like mess up their water that people are drinking and washing their clothes in and cooking with and washing their hands with. Like, that's why so many travelers get sick over there.
Well, yeah, I heard that Donald Trump he's got the nuclear football, not Joe Biden. And if China crosses the Hawaii border, if China crosses the border, they're getting nuked.
I don't think that Hawaii is a strong enough hold that China will try it, but
Japan did.
Well, if they try it, they're gonna get nuked.
I don't know why Japan bombed Hawaii. I really don't understand that strategy. Because they're just so tiny. That didn't make any sense.
But they're looking for something anyway to instigate the U.S. to enter the war. Right. Once they realize they fucked up, they're like, yeah, we should have done that.
Yeah, why don't we send Kamala to China to see what it's all about? Like,
she's too good to go there. She'd probably be scared shitless to go there.
No, she was born in America, but she was raised in Canada. So why didn't she just run for office in Canada at the end of the day?
No.
Don't, no. There's a guy, hell no.
Camel toe Harris.
She doesn't.
He's like, I'm not having that freaking camel toe up here. Fuck that shit.
I know enough. Put up with Trudeau for how many years? No Harris.
No, but what did she do in California? She just put a bunch of people in prison over the smallest little things, and then she's like, "Oh no, I'm African American." Like, you're not.
She hates America.
Yeah. She has
she's a communist. That's why. That's what they wanted. They wanted the communists to take power.
I know, Mike. She was called president today, and it's because Biden he's not fit for office in my mind. He needs to retire. He needs to step down.
Yeah, he's declining.
And he's not a better option, but with her, neither of her parents were citizens while she was born, so can she be president? I mean, that's been a question since she was nominated for VP.
Nope. That says the code that you have to be a born U.S. citizen.
No, she was born in America, but neither of her parents were citizens. And that's where it gets a little fuzzy.
That's what I'm getting at.
So what is your take on that?
My take is lock that camel toe bitch up.
Bingo.
Like they said about Hillary, lock that bitch up. That bitch ain't suited to be vice president of the United States. Come on, man.
Oh,
No
Hillary
no
wasn't suited
violence.
to be
We're above that.
president either. I mean, good lord, no
I
way.
know, but both. I know, especially lock Joe Piss Pants Biden up.
No, but I mean, here we have a president who can't swear in people in the presidency, you know, in his cabinet or whatever all that is. He can't answer questions publicly. He is nowhere to be seen anywhere. People are asking if they can have him answer questions and he is not available. Like, what kind of president does that?
He's a shadow president. Yeah, he's probably the media. I'm surprised he's even still alive. It might be, it might be putting on camera tricks and fooling us all with the satanic media.
Well, even if
I think he had a chance today, but he snubbed it to go meet with the Asian leaders.
yeah, and what's he gonna say to them? Eager nigger, no, no, don't do
There's
that.
there's a video surfaced on the internet of if you look down where his hands were, he went like this. Now he sees the microphones going through his hands. So that's circling the internet.
He's probably over there with the Asian leaders begging for mercy.
I think that he's probably asleep. I mean, my good Lord, my dad is a couple years younger than him. He takes a lot of naps. And my dad is a gardener. He is very active. He goes outside. He does all this stuff more than walk his dogs around some trees with his back facing the camera saying, oh, yes, this is Biden. Like, good Lord.
I know it's all fucked up.
No, it's all fake.
Yeah,
He needs to retire. All due respect, but he's too old.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's got dementia. He can barely even form sentences.
Right?
You get my boss the freaking President Trump there. Give me a break.
I mean, President Reagan was said to have dementia in his second term, right? He did much. I mean, I remember him speaking on TV when I was a kid. We had to watch all of it. He was much better spoken. He didn't stumble. Oh, it's just Biden stutter. I think it's a little bit more than a stutter.
Reagan was an actor, though.
Fair. That's fair. And I was little. You know, I mean, I was like in elementary school and stuff when I was watching him, but he seemed very just calm, together. He was well-spoken. He seemed to make sense. He didn't stumble and say, every 10 seconds.
He warned us about communism, too. If you look up the actual quote, the actual speech he did,
Sleepy Joe.
One step away from socialism. Only if you allow it.
Yeah, like he says, we should hope for the continued expansion.
Expansion to what?
We should hope for the continued expansion of China because he's lining China's pockets, or China's lining his pockets.
Oh yeah, I mean,
now they try to do the trade deal, to trade the tariffs. Try to calling on Biden to get rid of that.
I know.
But any politician who's been in office for more than 50 years or close to 50 years, like most people who have jobs, they retire at 30 years in their profession and they go enjoy their life. But more than 50 years as a politician, like, you've got some weird connections going on. Just saying. It's not possible not to have them.
Yeah. Like Mr. Burns at the nuclear plant.
Right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's just, it's a freaking circus. The whole damn thing is.
And that's what I mean, I didn't agree with everything Trump did. I didn't agree with all of his tweets and all of the things that he said, but he was a businessman. He was an economics person.
I know he was
like he understood the finances and he cared about people.
He was telling the truth, and nobody could handle the truth. That's what people get. People get so upset at the truth. It's just the truth.
But he would come
Yes.
on every day and address the pandemic, and with just non-scripted, just from the heart answers.
Yeah, he didn't follow a teleprompter. He said it straight from the heart.
Right? And Biden
Bingo.
can't even with a teleprompter answer any questions. Like it's did you see that like partial interview? I don't know if you're all subscribed to the White House on YouTube.
I ain't anymore.
No, because it's silly, but like a couple weeks ago or maybe a month ago or something, he had an interview with the I think it's the president. I'm not sure if that's the correct title of Mexico. It was totally scripted, and then when it came to the discussion part, they ended the video.
Oh yeah, they
the
ended the
whole
video.
freaking thing is a scripted freaking. It's
They
like a
wouldn't let.
movie type of thing. I'm
Yeah,
saying it
Zach
is,
have
but you know.
they
does
wouldn't
Zach
let
Oh,
him. They wouldn't let
hold
him
on, let me
answer
speak.
questions. They ended the video before he could even answer questions.
exactly?
Go ahead, Zach. What do you got?
He focused on America and politicians hated that.
Bingo.
Right.
That's
Trump
what they
did
hit. That's
focus
the
on America.
only
Right.
president that stopped what he's doing to. You know what he did? I actually watched a video after he went to a rally and spoke to us. He went right to Air Force Base and he saw the dead soldiers. They saluted them right after a rally.
Well,
He
the
watched
Marine.
our dead soldiers come off the plane, and he always saluted.
No, he was always respectful, even though I don't think Trump was ever in the military. But he was always so respectful of the military.
Well, I know the
Well,
Marines. The Marines.
he actually did go to West Point, but he didn't serve anything.
Okay.
The Marines didn't even salute Joe Biden when he went in the Capitol building for the inauguration. They didn't even salute him.
Because if you look at the presidents that were in the military, he did go to like West Point, but that's about as far as he got. He didn't serve in any wars or anything.
No, but then he put how many barriers around the White House so nobody can even get close to it. And then I don't like every time I see Biden,
I
it's
don't
some
blame him.
weird green screen stuff. Like he could be anywhere. Anywhere.
Right.
He could be on his little private island. He could be anywhere.
He's
Michael
hanging out
said
with Trudeau in Barbados.
He could be in Barbados. We don't. I mean, who can know with a green screen background? Nobody can know.
Trust none of it. Trust none of it. Stick to your guns.
Question-
Trust none of it.
question everything. That's what I say.
Yeah. You look at pretty much every aspect of life right now. Anything that is put out in the mainstream media,
Satanic media.
always has it. You have to look at it as bullshit first,
Absolutely.
and
Yeah.
and it's anything. It's politics, religion, sports.
Right.
Any
Sports is the worst.
Oh yeah, well, guys put out misinformation and that shit all the time. You don't think politicians do the same thing to reporters?
Oh, they do.
They tell a bunch of
100%.
reporters. They tell a bunch of reporters one thing, then they tell a bunch of reporters the other thing.
Yeah. Okay. So what is
And then
the
see
press
they
secretary?
see what gets leaked first.
Yeah. So the press secretary was asked today if she could provide photos of the people who are immigrating illegally into America. that
couldn't
were
do
sent
it.
to Biden. And she was like, oh no, we can't issue those photos to the press. And the press is like, why can't you issue the photos that Biden was shown without, he hasn't even gone to see the situation. But they can't issue the photos that he was shown.
Just gonna leave him up to him. Come on in.
They can't release those photos, but they can release the photos of guys that hijacked planes and flew them into buildings.
They can release photos that support
within an
agenda.
hour. Within an hour,
Yeah.
they can release photos of those guys. You can't do like
You should see Philadelphia right now. It's a freaking almost unbelievable. Trash
And
everywhere.
because of that parlor shop being shot up. No, wait, is that in Pennsylvania? Or no, that's in Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
What happened?
But
What's
no.
going on in Pennsylvania?
Philadelphia is where Zach and I have a very good friend in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's the one, like I said, he's had to go every time the riots start. Him and his brother have to go. They have to drive around in their car packing guns. Make sure their neighborhood doesn't get torn up.
Why is
these fucking
Philadelphia
assholes.
rioting?
Pardon me?
Why is Philadelphia rioting?
Well, they had an incident. They had a police incident there too.
Oh.
Yeah. Then.
And they just they're piggybacking off of Minnesota and everywhere else.
Yeah.
You know, something happens
Marcus.
a thousand miles away. We got to do something about it. Here.
You're right.
Well, let's go to the businesses in our neighborhood and trash the shit out of them. Oh, great idea.
Right? And destroy everything except for like Amazon, Walmart, Target, all those Kroger, you know.
There's a host on Fox when all this shit blew up last year. He does shows. He's an analyst for Fox. He lives in Minnesota. He had to go to the store his wife owned and put up a sign saying we are a black-owned business. And he had to have a couple of guys that were armed stay there with him every night.
Because people are just being violent?
Yeah, because they were
these freaking people will kill you, literally.
Like, you're going into your own neighborhood. That's like me getting pissed off
just to
at
go
something
get a gallon
and
of milk or whatever.
And well, it's like me getting pissed off about something that happens here. Whatever goes down and going to the drugstore that's like 2 minutes walk away and smashing the window and looting it.
Right? No, that's
Good night, Sandra.
It's just silly.
But
at the end of the day, like
what
why?
happens.
I tell you what,
if I need to go get, a gallon of milk or, some Advil or Tylenol or whatever,
Toilet paper.
Everybody
needs toilet paper.
Just those basic things.
I don't freaking understand that. I just threw this whole freaking thing. You gotta get more
toilet
food than freaking paper.
Oh, now it's paper towels. I can't find paper towels at my store. I can find toilet paper. That's all good, but the paper towels are gone.
Things are pretty calm down here. I mean, it's pretty much gone back to normal. Okay. Ish. The freaking nutcases are out. Going, panic buy and everything.
God bless.
Thank God
They actually have a limit
food.
on stuff now.
God bless our log truck drivers. They're keeping the toilet paper stock. God bless our log truck drivers.
God bless the truckers in general who are even shipping groceries anymore and not just being like,
well, that's another thing
President
Trump
step off and leave me alone because you're all being ridiculous.
That's another thing President Trump acknowledged. He thanked all the truckers for delivering all the food to all the supermarkets.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, if
but
we
Trump
don't have
doesn't
the
care.
truckers,
According to these idiot liberals, Trump never cared about America. Bullshit. That kid had a heart like I couldn't believe.
Let's just shut the fucking economy right down.
right?
Make everybody stay at home. I mean,
Like Joe Biden said, I shut it down, man. Just shut it down.
And then have everyone's electricity turned off so they have no heat, no way to cook their food.
Yeah, just
No way
shut
to
it down.
take
Just
hot
shut it down.
showers.
Just shut it
Oh,
down.
I bought one of those Coleman stoves, so I'll be good.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, only if you
and
have
even
enough gas to run the stove. You know, at some point.
Oh, I've been prepping for a while now. Trust me. I get more before anything happens. I'll get more.
Yeah, but if water doesn't come out of your tap, what do you do?
I got a life straw.
That's why he's stuck.
Well,
That's why he's stuck up on water right now.
But you know,
I got a life straw. We got lots of snow.
Why we
But
got
even
the water? Grab it. You get big jugs of water for like 84 cents at Walmart.
Come on, man. I just shut it down. Come on, man.
yeah, but I mean, how many
those
gallons
filters.
of water do you need to like drink?
Well, depending on
your,
the situation,
to cook your food with, to you know what I mean?
The life filters, those little filters that you screw onto a bag, will purify up to 100,000 gallons of water. I think they said.
No, I know there's good water filters and things out there, but I mean, at the end of the
water
day,
filtration systems. There's all kinds of stuff.
That's just a little bag that you fill up. You screw a plastic thing on and squirt it out. You're good.
Yeah. No, they
have
got
one that I can put right in the creek,
and they have all sorts of water purifiers.
And the best
how long will it last before someone is like, oh, this person has heat, this person has food, this person has water? They're going to come knocking at your door.
Yeah, that's the other.
Well, that's why you develop a bug out plan. That happens.
No, how far can you walk?
Well, if you have a vehicle, you don't have to worry about that.
But I mean, your gas can only hold so much.
Well,
Mike, that's fucking awesome, bro. I love it. If we have another TP shortage, I'm going to build a potato gun, climb on top of Walmart, and watch TP rolls to everyone with no mask on.
Oh,
absolutely!
I love potato guns.
Do it,
fun.
Dude.
You got to get one of those ones you put butane in. And you put the barbecue lighter on.
Well, the thing is, with that,
those ones work good. Oh yeah, hairspray. Yes.
We'll send Zach out. We'll send Zach out there with a potato gun and just shoot everybody in the eyes.
He's going to have double barreled on the top of his wheelchair.
Right. Double barrel potato gun.
10-hour charge on that wheelchair.
Boom! I didn't see that.
Oh heck yeah, he's down.
I bet you could cross the wires a little bit so you didn't have to press the launcher. Just get the hairspray in there.
No, you don't have to light it.
These COVID idiots. Like, what was that for? For being a COVID idiot. Now, get out of here. Why'd you hit me with a potato? Because you're a COVID idiot.
No, those potatoes, if you get enough pressure, they can really bruise you.
Cool.
You should see. Hey, I don't know if any of you guys ever got into. I don't know if any of you guys ever got into egg fights, but
oh yeah,
my neighborhood that I grew up in, we had a few egg fights, man, and they leave a mark.
Yeah.
And they'll cut you too, especially if they break.
BBs too.
Those eggshells are sharp.
Son of a bitch, those BB gun pellets hurt. God damn. I was like, yeah, you bastard.
Boom.
Well, and that's the other thing for me is like all these Second Amendment things are coming up. What if they just stop selling ammo? Then your guns are no good. If you don't have ammo.
I think people are firing it up.
Well, if you go in Walmart, you see the guns and the ammo. It's like they're all sold out.
Right?
You You don't even have to go to Walmart. I can go to like.
No,
We
they're
gotta.
shutting down all these gun stores. All
Well,
these like
yeah,
mom and pop gun stores. They're shutting them down.
but yet I can go to a store that's
I
basically
didn't hear
like
anything
it's
about
basically
that.
like the Walmart of auto parts stores.
Uh-huh.
I can go buy there and buy a BB gun that looks exactly like a fucking Colt 45.
Okay.
So what do you think?
Oh
What do you think
yeah.
a cop's gonna think if he sees me walking around with that?
Now he's gonna take you down for a BB gun.
Absolutely. So why can I go to like a store, you know, basically like it's
It's
not
like
even a
a,
Walmart.
it's like it
Like
living in a freaking nightmare, like Freddy Krueger movie. It's like holy shit.
like and that's the problem too. That's why cops are so on edge. People are running around with these little BB guns. They
Oh
think
my
they're real.
goodness, did you see the video of that woman in Tennessee with that got pulled over last
Yeah,
week?
yeah, I seen that.
No, I didn't see that. What was
The
it about?
police officer kept on letting that lady go between her vehicle. Like she didn't have the driver's side door shut. She kept on going in and out of the vehicle, getting in and out of her bag, getting her phone, getting a cigarette, getting her lighter, getting this, getting that, and then all of a sudden she pulls a gun and shoots the cop.
Boom.
And then he shoots back. And then it's a hate crime. It's like, no, he asked you to stand by the trunk of your vehicle, and he did not ask you to keep going in and out of the passenger or driver area of the vehicle. Like he wanted you to stand at the trunk. Then she ran away. He tased her. Like it was a big mess. Big mess.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
And he gave her every chance. He was being so lenient. And it's a white cop and a black young woman, you know? And so then it turns into this thing. You know, but she shot first. After she ran away, he found substances in her bag. He said, "You're under arrest. Please place your hands for the handcuffs." And she ran around the car, grabbed her bag, jumped back into the vehicle. Like it was a mess. Complete mess. And like, okay, don't run from the police and don't shoot them.
Yeah, people,
Well, people,
people obviously fed up.
And then, well,
well,
unfortunately,
especially
the
as
woman ended
guys
up
tell
dying.
Patriots, man.
She crashed her car. I don't know what she died of. They haven't released it. I don't know if she died of a gunshot wound or if she died from the crash. But she was taken to the hospital and she passed away. And then her mama's getting on the news saying, "Oh, my daughter would never do any such thing. She was a good person." Like
Yeah, right.
yeah, she probably was a good person, you know, but she shot at a cop.
Can't do that.
But no, it's the fun that the police. The most ridiculous bullshit I've ever heard in my life. Because of these whole
I mean,
fucking crybabies.
I know. Defund the people who are trying to protect us and keep us safe. Defund them. How stupid can people be?
Well, and she got
I
pulled
mean,
over because she was driving a car that she was not on the
Indoctrination
title
at
for,
schools.
that had a bunch of warrants out for drug possession.
President Trump was trying to stop that. He's trying to stop the indoctrination through the 1776 Act, and of course that's all about freaking reversed that because he's a dickhead. So he was trying to stop that. So kids graduate grad school worried about history instead of hate their fucking country. Sorry,
I'm sorry,
pissed.
I'm having a hard time hearing what you're saying.
Oh, might be dying. Damn it.
I think you're far from the microphone.
yeah.
So I have my
I mean,
wireless headphones on.
can certain policemen be dicks? Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course.
Absolutely. But this
But,
one was far
There's a
too
few bad
lenient.
apples out there, but they're not all bad.
no, they're
Just
not.
gotta
And
get
like people, I think, have to realize what they deal with every day.
Absolutely.
Trauma,
You're
freaking car accidents, getting shot at, all this other shit. And they put their freaking lives on
like,
line, so
I
you
mean, how many?
assholes could have a safe community. But what's the fun, dumb? Because
Oh, I think Zach has
Zach's
something to
got
say.
something. Yeah.
What's
go
up,
ahead,
Zach?
buddy. Oh, sorry. Go ahead and
Honestly,
rant.
if the media would stop with this lying portray of racial issues, we would probably not be divided as badly as we are. This whole thing started with the drug using, George Floyd, dying, and it's just gotten way too out of hand. I'm sorry, but George Floyd did die by a drug overdose, and the toxicology report did come back saying that he had enough fentanyl to actually kill a horse. So I'm sorry, I'm not a racist, I just tell it how it is.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And George
spot
Floyd
on.
was not a
Spot on,
small
Zach.
person.
I
Like,
know,
Well,
George Floyd was a big dude, Zach. He was big. And yes, he was out of control, 100%.
and now they're saying stop Asian hate, stop Asian hate. Well, yeah, what are they gonna do when China comes
Stop
knocking on
Asian
your
hate.
door?
What the?
Stop,
Oh
yeah,
no,
they're,
what,
because
like,
in
dude,
LA,
I
especially
I
in
know.
California West Coast, there's been a lot of hate crimes of black people shooting Asian people or
Freaking
stealing
Joker.
from Asian people. And it's a thing. And it's not necessarily white people, but they just have a white person being the shooter for a sex
Oh,
parlor
God.
that he was being tempted by, and so now it's a white on Asian thing.
I know, it's like white supremacy, stop Asian hate. Well, yeah, when China comes knocking on your door trying to put you in a concentration camp, say stop Asian hate then, dumbasses.
But if it's an
Guess
African
what? They'd be the
American
first
shooting
dipshits
an
that
Asian,
they put in there.
Well,
And then we'll
hey,
be next.
well, guess what? Like in Canada, even though you guys can't drive up to the border and cross the border,
nope.
we've had flights from China all year.
I live 20 minutes away from Canada. I miss seeing BC plates in my grocery store parking lots. I
Yeah.
haven't seen it in a year. The border's closed.
Like you're up in the Northwest, obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm used to seeing Canadian plates around. I'm used to interacting with BC people. Like, it's just common
Yeah.
because our milk is less expensive, our gas is less expensive, blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
But they're shut down.
I like Canadians. They're cool.
Yeah,
we
they're
just
very
say
polite.
A lot. And yeah, I think we're
And that's
overly
not a
polite.
big deal. I mean, West Coast Canadians don't say A as much as Midwesterns. Like,
Yeah, see, I'm
just
more
saying.
Midwest.
Right.
I'm still West. The only problem with BC is there's too many goddamn new Democrats down there. Vancouver.
Oh no,
Oh, is it?
Vancouver is a mixing pot of all sorts of different ideas.
Yeah, but it's all yellow. You look at the Canadian political map. Trust me.
No, it's very Asian. Very Asian.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm Southern.
I've heard it being named Honcouver before. So.
It is. Well, or East Asian.
Vancouver.
I'm Southern as hell, so imagine how I feel about all this shit.
Hey man, I think the redneck meridian is right somewhere just south of the border, and then the farther south you go, except if you're in California or Florida, the farther north you go, except if you're in Ontario,
I think it's just
it
the
gets
coasts.
redneck.
The coasts are
Yeah, it
blue.
is.
Well, I'm from North Carolina, so I'm about as hick as they come.
Well, North Carolina, I guess that's on the coast, but like I don't know. I've never been to the East Coast, America.
I live in the biggest city within 5 hours drive of here, and we have 60,000 people.
That's not a big city.
it's the biggest city within 500. Well, no, not five. I'm gonna think miles. I'm to 500 kilometers.
Are you
So
kilometers?
it's about
So you're
300
like
miles.
300 something. Yeah.
Yeah, 300 miles about.
Yeah.
in and around
Shit.
there. So we're the biggest city within like 300 miles. It's 60,000 people.
Then you're
And then there's a
rural.
few.
I live in a very small town in the country. I got my dad used to be a chicken farmer. I live in a really small town.
We're
Yeah,
we're
I
the
grew
first
up in a
we're the
small
first town in
town.
Canada to get a Carl's Jr. Come on.
So
Oh,
I'm
who
from New
just
York City,
joined?
so I'm in the biggest city on the East Coast.
There you go. You're in like the biggest city on the freaking
Are you in
continent, man.
Yep.
which New York City?
Yeah, I'm from the Bronx.
And how is
Oh,
that
wow.
there right now with all of this protesting and change
That's
of
only on the
presidency?
news. The
And
news exaggerates it. It's not everywhere.
They
And I go
always
outside
do.
walking around, like no mask, nothing. But if you go to like Lower Manhattan, where all the yuppie people are, all the
Mhm.
white liberals, that's where you'll see all the weird protesting. And it's small groups, but they're like, if you have the cameras focused on them, it looks like, oh, it's happening everywhere. It's not.
It's
so
like
have
they
you
can make
traveled
camera
all
angles look so
around
great.
New York City, seeing which different areas
I've
are like?
I've lived in New York City most of my life. I've only lived in Texas for graduate school for a couple of years, but I lived in Texas City most of my life. I mean, New York City most of my life.
Nice.
Right, but there's a lot of different neighborhoods in New York City, right?
Yeah, I go to a lot of different neighborhoods. I know I have family in different neighborhoods. I live in, yeah, I know what's going on around here.
And is it all different opinions in New York
No,
City?
most people are left wing. The majority of them, they all want free stuff. Yeah, that's what you'll hear. They say, "Oh, the Constitution, the government's supposed to take care of us." That's what I would get into arguments with people about that. But
They
they're
got it
arguing.
all. They got it all wrong. They got it all wrong. The
Right.
government's not
Ju-
supposed to take care of us.
Right.
No,
Right. I agree.
Justin Trudeau said it last year. I remember, and I and the owner of my company were both so pissed off about it because he went on national TV and said the government of Canada is better equipped to bear the burden of the debt caused by this pandemic.
Right, they're just making stuff up. They're romanticizing their government. But see,
No,
a lot of
you're not. I'm bearing the burden because I'm the one fucking working and
Right.
paying my taxes through this thing.
I agree.
Exactly.
Guys that
So-
come into work, they can't find guys to work for them because they can get all
Right.
these fucking CERB benefits. They can sit on their ass all day and watch
Yeah,
Oprah,
a lot of
Winfrey
other
Channel or
countries.
whatever.
A lot of other countries have positive rights, which means that the government grants them, healthcare, food, shelter, right? Those are called positive rights. Like Brazil has positive rights in their constitution. So when they come here, a lot of them don't even read our constitution, don't really care. They do the bare minimum to get in, and then they think we have the same laws back home, just more free stuff. But no, somebody's going to pay for it here, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure.
One of a
I got to
Brazilian
talk to my
family.
bookkeeper to see if I even get Northern Living Allowance this year. I'm probably not going to get that. I'm probably going to get that taken away because that's one of my little tax benefits from living this far north.
Are they rewriting the tax laws in your area?
Oh, obviously last year, right when I was getting my taxes done, all this shit was just starting. I don't even know how it's going to be this year. They're doing like all these like executive type orders. I know Joe Biden's done a lot of them. Trudeau's been doing it. Like you need to. That's why we have a democratic government. The people that we elect need to vote on stuff, and then it can get passed. Not just it's an emergency. We'll just do this and go from there.
I want to say one thing. I see Joe in the chat. Why don't Joe come up here so I could say hi?
Oh, Joe can't. His Joe's phone does not support StreamYard, unfortunately.
Yeah, now it's like a very
I've
Very convenient,
never
Joe.
seen him on a live chat.
I did. I talked to him a few times on live channel.
Joker?
Yes.
Tennessee.
Oh, and any stream I've ever seen him in for like over a
He
year.
don't like coming
he's-
on stream. Yeah,
he's
but
not.
he does. He does if you push him.
Well,
Come
I'd
on,
love to
Joe.
talk to him on a chat, but my question is to TT. What is Trudeau? Is that your prime minister, president?
Prime
what is his
Minister, yeah.
relationship with Biden?
Oh, you're
Is
in
he
Canada,
a fan
Terry.
of Biden? Or
Yeah,
is
yeah,
he-
I'm Canadian.
I did not know that.
Okay, so basically in the States, you guys are all red. In Canada, I'm blue.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, so
That's what I
what
vote
does
for.
blue mean in Canada?
They ride
Conservative.
mooses and drink maple syrup.
Conservative.
Conservatives, you go old school. Conservatives are the Tories. The liberals are the grits. So I'm
Okay,
a
so
Tory.
it's conservative. It's just opposite color.
Is there
Yeah.
a lot of brainwash? Is there a lot of
So-
brainwashed people up there?
What's that?
Is there a lot of brainwashed people up there too?
Well, yeah, the government owns like one of the main broadcasting networks.
Right.
We have like the Canadian Radio and Television Commission that dictates basically what can be played at what time.
Right.
Because they want Canadians to enjoy great Canadian content. Man,
Yes.
Be a good, nice, tame Canadian.
Since Anna Green Gables, all Canadian TV's been shit. Maybe Corner Gas, yeah, we'll go with that.
Dude, I don't even watch local TV here. We have socialist TV in New York City. Like the local news is all socialist.
Oh,
Really?
it's horrible.
Wow.
It's absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
Like
Bullshit.
I can't even watch news.
cable
I can't
years
even
ago.
watch news to find out the weather because the weatherman sucks. He's
Oh, yeah.
like a broken clock is right more times a day than a weatherman.
Yeah, the Weather Channel, like the website for the Weather Channel here, if you go there, they're just pushing that global warming stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they are political.
I just check my iPhone. I just look at my iPhone weather.
Yeah, I just lick my finger and stick it out the window
Yeah,
Right.
Go outside.
like a real man.
What happened to the good old barometric pressure and that sort of thing? You know,
Exactly.
Yeah.
What happened to the
Yeah,
old
I remember
school
when I was a
shit,
kid, we
man?
had one of those in our house.
right?
Right.
The barometric pressure.
But people
temperature,
forgot how to
all that
read.
stuff.
That's why. What
Right.
about you're being prejudiced against those illiterates?
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you can't make fun of people who don't know how to read.
Yep.
And if they
Right?
talk a
Because
certain
school is nonsense because it's discriminatory.
it's
Okay,
racist.
You don't know
Oh,
2
they
plus
said
2 equals 4.
they say quantitative and verbal reasoning tests are racist and Eurocentric.
What?
That's what I heard. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
yeah.
Oh.
Spelling.
The
Spelling is
whole
Eurocentric.
education system is Eurocentric. Come on. You
Yeah.
all know that. Come on, let's go.
Math and spelling and
Yeah,
Where
don't
is
you,
it?
don't,
Our
don't you,
educational
don't you
system
just
is
hate
shit.
how those Japanese and Korean white people discriminate against everybody?
There was a guy,
those are the people
A
who study
teacher-
the hardest.
a teacher got fired for giving a kid a 0 in Alberta.
Yeah. They're supposed to get like 10 extra points for spelling their name wrong, right?
They're not. He wasn't allowed. Yeah. Well, you can get. What is it? A CNC grade. Chose not to complete on a test. Here.
Right.
Why
But,
did
and you can't fail a kid for that.
Yeah.
They just chose not to complete their test.
What
Yeah.
the fuck is wrong
They knew
with
the
this
answers, but
shit?
they prefer not to say.
And honestly, the writing skills. I know, Zach, you got something. Just let me finish. I got a quick point. The writing skills of kids that I see coming out of high school are fucking pathetic.
Absolutely.
They write-
Cursing.
they write-
They don't teach cursing no more.
Oh, their thumb skills on a little keyboard on their phone are
No,
fucking
it's
off.
typing
Yeah,
skills.
these kids
Yeah,
that can't even
it's not
talk,
writing.
can't even read.
It's not handwriting.
It's like,
But they
what the
can't.
fuck?
Like you see them try and write something down, and it's just like, holy,
They
like,
don't know how to use
that's
a pen.
pathetic. It's
Yeah.
pathetic.
I'm
Yeah.
glad I
I used to
learned
have
cursive.
when I got in shit. When I was in school, I had to write lines. I had to take a pencil and say, I just like frickin' Bart Simpson.
Yeah,
Wasn't on
Bart Simpson.
wasn't on the chalkboard. It was on a piece of paper. Sometimes I had to do like 200 lines.
Yeah.
What do you got, Zach?
Go ahead, buddy.
Hey family, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining us on this panel tonight. I love all of you.
Amen, brother.
Right on, Zach.
Amen,
Love you,
Zach.
buddy.
You're amazing.
Zach is
Absolutely.
the Universal Championship belt holder. I watch a lot of wrestling, so
So how is
WWE.
Texas from
Old
New
school
York?
wrestling.
Like that's a very
Right
big
on.
difference.
That's a pretty big change, yeah. I went from
How are you
60,000 to
surprised?
1 million.
Right.
what are you asking, Solavi?
How is Texas
Yeah.
compared to New York?
Well, I went to Texas for graduate school, and the area I was in, I loved it. The people are nicer. Over here, you can't make contact to people. Everybody's aggressive in New York City, right?
Right.
But in Texas, people are very friendly, very forgiving. Yeah, but way different. And then besides not having to do with the people, but the air is cleaner. The weather's nice. So it's all around good. I miss it.
Were you more in the northern part of Texas or the southern?
Yeah,
and then you went back to New York?
Yeah, I was in the Lubbock area.
Okay.
So that's near Roswell, New Mexico. Near the desert, basically, where the oil fields are.
That's all the world. That's all the world needs is just a little bit more love and southern hospitality.
Yep.
That's right. Did you see any UFOs down there, Smiley?
No.
Ah,
I see more UFOs in
Damn
New
it.
York City than I saw in Texas.
So you went back to New York City?
Yeah.
And what drew you back?
I had to do it for work because I was kind of in a rush to do more work.
Okay.
And I couldn't find anything where I was at in Texas, in my area. So I had to come back because this is all I know here.
Right.
That's all I know besides the area in Texas. So I'm doing this for now, but I want to move again. So
Where are you thinking about moving to?
I'm open to different places. I would like to go back to Texas, but if there's something better offer somewhere else, I'd consider it too.
So it depends on which job offers you receive.
Yeah. Yep.
Try North Carolina, man.
I'll add that to the list.
It's nice here. It's pretty
Western
nice here.
Canada ain't too bad either.
Yeah, I don't know about leaving the country.
I know.
Job visas aren't that hard to get.
Halliburton
Yeah,
hires everyone. Don't worry.
Yeah.
They do, honestly. The Red Army.
Yep.
What's up, Zach?
Yeah, buddy.
I'm good, Battery. How are you?
Yeah, battery-powered gardener.
Oh.
Enjoying a Coke. I don't know if any.
Coke make you white right now?
I don't think any of you remember Eddie Murphy back in the 80s
Yeah, I do.
when he was talking about Bill Cosby.
Ooh.
Eddie Murphy was talking about Bill Cosby calling him and giving him shit for swearing, doing a stand-up.
Right. Yeah.
And then Eddie Murphy called Richard Pryor, and Richard Pryor said, "Tell Bill to have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up."
Oh.
Yeah.
Jello pudding eating motherfucker.
And then later on, we find out that Bill Cosby tried to have people eat his pudding.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh
And
man.
yeah, now Bill Cosby's
The hypocrite.
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Apparently, and I mean, I'm only going off the frickin' stand-up, but why would he lie about it?
Right.
He's talking in front of millions of people. Why would you lie about it? So yeah, Bill Cosby called him and told him he couldn't say fuck on stage in front of people.
Right. But yeah, that makes sense. They're worried a lot about ratings too at the time, so it's a
Oh
money
yeah,
thing.
back in the 80s you couldn't say swear words on TV.
Right. That's a
It
money
was
thing.
not
Well,
okay.
not on TV, but you know,
Right.
There was no internet back then,
Now everybody cusses.
right?
everybody cussed back then.
Yeah, you just not on
And
You just
TV.
didn't know it.
there's a lot of words and a lot of phrases that I remember that I will not repeat,
Right.
that I have heard and that I've heard people use vehemently that cannot even be said now when I was a child.
It just wasn't. It just didn't get out on mainstream media. You didn't.
It
know.
didn't. You didn't hear any of it.
Right.
Like,
It was a lot more
man,
censored back then.
well,
Yeah.
it was censored but uncensored. The media was so censored, but
And TV
man,
shows
oh man,
and movies.
Right, but now you can't. But now you could curse and say things like that, but you can't talk truth, right? Or you get shut down or censored. So
Right? Or you
Yeah.
can have music videos like WAP come
Yeah.
out, and that's
Yeah.
totally cool.
yeah.
But you can't, you know,
What, you don't like WAP?
be like, oh, freedom of speech.
What you
Oh,
got?
you're
What
shut
you got
down.
against WAP?
Yeah, yeah.
I know it's like they don't take you on videos
Yeah,
of like
so
Wiz
do I.
Khalifa or Meek Mill cussing and talking about doing
Right.
drugs and stuff.
Yep.
Everything's offensive to these dumbasses. Everything.
But even Google is like, oh, what is that? Oh shoot, it's like a Patreon, but you can see nudity.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, speaking of OnlyFans, Salavi, what's your OnlyFans link? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I don't have one. I've never even.
It
been
seems like
on
everybody
there.
in
I'm not
Imama
gonna, like...
has an OnlyFans now.
Hey, the women, the young women got to make money somehow, right?
Imagine
I'm
it.
not young. I'm
Yeah.
probably older than all y'all on here.
So Salavi's about
I
to
don't
say.
think so.
Salavi's about to say for $9.99 a month. I'll tell you my OnlyFans link.
Yeah.
If you don't have the money, I don't have one.
Right. Just cash at me, and then I'll give you my link.
Right. Yeah. Wink.
Yeah, if you want to see a lady who has had 2 basically teenage kids.
It doesn't matter what your face looks like. I only want to see your feet.
Oh, I have.
Oh,
good
that's
feet.
weird.
Yeah, I know.
And
I know. I never understood
I'll sit
that.
on blown up balloons too, if you want that. With
Oh
clubs,
man,
right? Like
I just
people
wanna-
have
I
some weird fetishes nowadays.
you ran a tough bargain.
I
All
just want to see
right.
the. I just want to see the butt.
All right. I have good feet.
Screw the feet, screw the face, screw the tits. I just want to see the butt.
I have a good face too, but you know.
Do I get a buy one get one free for each foot?
Sure, I'll show you both my feet. For free.
We
It's
might
all
get a
good.
strike for sexual content now. Jeez. What's up, Zach?
Zach, what do you want to see? No, I'm kidding.
We know what he wants.
we all know.
They
what
come
Zach
up to
wants.
they come up to about here.
All right.
Yeah, as long as my face, as long as my face not in it, I'm fine with that.
Jerry.
Oh man, you the man, Zach. You
It
the
was
man.
too good.
Sorry,
No,
sorry.
he was saying last night he just wants a lady, and like, how are we gonna hook him up with a lady?
That's the thing.
I don't live close to him, and I'm way too old. You know, like my kids
How
are
old are you? Don't if you don't mind me asking.
44.
Damn,
See,
you're old. No, I'm
Right?
kidding. I'm kidding.
That's what I'm saying. I'm a little too old for Zach.
You're what month?
March.
Fuck, you got me.
Ah, how old are you?
Same.
You're March?
No, I'm October though.
77.
76. Come on,
Oh,
am I
no,
already
you're older
45?
than me,
Oh yeah, I'm already 45. Fuck.
right?
See? That's what happens when you're over 40.
I know. You stop counting. Like my
Remember,
dad and I both
everybody,
believe we're going to count backwards.
everybody, one good piece of advice, never trust a fart over 40. Very good piece of advice.
They forget how old they are.
Well, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
Zach
dang.
going.
oh,
He's cracking up.
There you go, Zach.
Janet,
That's my dream in life. Whenever I can get more money, I'm gonna get Zach laid.
yeah.
No,
Make a Wish
not
Foundation.
but he needs a real lady who like
Or yeah, I'm gonna get Zach a real lady.
not just like a little one night dealio, but like a real lady.
Yeah, like a real woman.
Real big
Yeah,
woman.
yeah. I know what you mean.
A real
It's
woman.
gotta happen natural.
Real
brother.
plus
It's gotta
size
happen
model woman.
natural.
No, Zach is amazing and he's a
Thank
handsome
goodness.
dude. He's just a little too young for me and he doesn't live close to me, so it's just not I can't even hook him up with my daughter.
Hey, age is only a number. Remember that.
Well, kinda.
Oh yeah, it is. Hey, come on. Okay.
Dude, my sister's
Okay,
baby was 60-year-old. Come on.
Yeah, I'm gonna play. I want to play a little age game. I'll
All
tell all of you. Like
And
I've had
she's 34.
the biggest age gap that I've ever had in a relationship is the same, older and younger.
15 years.
You're very close.
Oh, 14.
No, 16.
Oh, shoot. Went the wrong way.
Yeah, but that's both ways though.
Right? No, I've been
in
with
a-
a man who was 10 years older than me, and I've been with a man who was like 8 years younger than me. That's my biggest gap.
Yeah, see, I guess that is, and it's just because we're old, right?
Well, I mean,
we can achieve that status.
the older I get, the less it kind of matters, except if people want children.
Right.
You know, that's where it
That's
becomes the younger going.
Yeah.
Only going for a younger guy. That's where it gets into a weirdness thing. Is they have to be like closer to my age than my daughter's age, because otherwise
Yeah.
it's weird.
Well, I'm 29, so
I'm 20. I'm 25.
wow.
My daughter's 18.
Bunch of young pups over here.
Well,
Right?
as long as you just don't go with somebody under 18, you're good. Just don't go
Oh.
with somebody
Oh
under
no,
18.
I cannot imagine being with an 18-year-old guy. No, gross, dude. Like, no.
I can't imagine being with a 44-year-old woman. Gross, nasty.
That's fine. I don't blame you for it, you know. But I mean, I'm skinny.
Hey,
man,
Oh,
older
well, that's a
woman
plus.
older woman might
Some
need
people
some
don't
young
think so.
pickers.
I know what I like.
I know
how to
older
treat people.
so older women might need a little bit of young pecker.
Amen.
Oh, boy.
No, I
The
mean,
conversation
wouldn't
just got
date someone
turned up
and then
where
great.
the fuck did this conversation just go?
Hey man, we're
Yeah.
alienating.
Yeah, it's like talking about
totally
peckers
derailed. But I
and
mean, we
shit.
need to find
We're
Zach a good
alienating the
lady.
old folks in the chat, man.
Hi.
We
We
need to
love
find
you all.
Zach a good
Movies
lady.
and shit.
Well, enough talking about
Oh.
that. Let's talk about Zach.
Yeah, Zach's got something here. I think he's
Go
got
ahead,
one for
buddy.
battery powered. Zach have been on Mo Stout's channel. You've been on
Yeah,
there?
I missed that one, but
Yeah,
I think he's what?
Mo led me to K and then she led me to you guys.
well, I'm so glad because I found out about you through Lisa.
Oh, cool.
You were a guest on her channel, Zach.
Sorry, guys. There's a hockey game on right now.
Oh, who's playing?
Canadian. Well, is
Montreal or
Edmonton and Winnipeg right now.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Edmonton's up 2-1 in the third.
No, but who would you wish to win?
The Oilers.
I don't really.
The Oilers.
No. I think I'd almost rather have Winnipeg win, but I'm a Flames fan, so I
Which would
still wish.
boost your team up more.
Well, that's why I hate the point system in hockey right now. It's so stupid. It's so stupid.
I like the Hurricanes.
Hurricanes are number 1 in the power ranking.
For real? I didn't even know that. Damn.
Yeah, they won like fucking 12 games in a row, man. Of course they're going to be number 1 in the power rankings.
Damn, hell yeah, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. So
nice.
You know, Flames got a bit of work to do. They fired their coach. Got a new head coach.
7 o'clock at night where I'm at. Holy crap.
Zach, do you have something?
Go ahead, pal.
What's up, Zach? We love you, buddy.
Oh, yeah, he wants us to thank Uber Guide, Patriots United Against Censorship, Lower East Elk, Dangerous Freedom After Dark, Prepping 101, Tactical Technician, the rest of our Patriot family. Absolutely.
Right
we
on.
all appreciate everybody. Love it. I think Zach probably, yeah. Never mind. It's going to be an asshole again. I won't right before the end of the show. Well, hey, he really probably just has to deuce, so we better get out of here.
All right. Well, I appreciate you having me.
This is actually the longest one we had.
It was great talking to y'all, and have a good evening.
Boy. Yeah, like, share, comment, everybody, please. You got Zach scrolling everything on the bottom. Let us help you out, or let you help us out.
Yeah, it's been
okay.
Amazing.
Oh, she's out. Yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah.